Okay, welcome in, everybody. We are getting ready to rock it today. Game two. Game two on our agenda. Chiefs Cowboys. If you refresh, you'll have those emojis, members. If you refresh, you'll have the emojis, which is a good thing. Everybody wants to be up to par on the emojis, right? What a game that just finished at. Wow. I am shocked.
Jersey Mike's is now an official sponsor of the NFL.
All right, let me get rid of these.
Danny, I just love these subs. Yeah.
Make Jersey Mike's a game day thing.
All right. Emojis are in there for everybody. Lila Rose, welcome back. Michael, Beachman, hello. Kolya, hello. Rob Law, welcome over. Good to see you, friends. Good to see you.
There you go. That's how you run inside zone. Anything for you, bud. Cool. Could you pass the ball? Yeah, I'm trying. Just pass the ball.
Yeah, just pass.
Okay. Pass it.
Say hello as you're coming in. We're in pregame chat. We got about 9 minutes to game time. 9 minutes to game time, everybody. Hit that like today. Help me out. I'd appreciate it. Like it up. Like it up. Like it up. Like it up. When you come in, you can make a difference. You can be part of the stream 100% by hitting that like and helping us go. Jeff Pagari, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Good to see everybody coming over from the other stream.
This isn't just combat. It's cinema.
Looking forward to the next game. Me too. Me too. I need Mahomes to have a decent game. I need Pickens to have a decent game. I'm cheering on players as we go through. Cheering on players.
The NFL today is sponsored by Verizon.
Debbie F. Cook, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in. Hit us up with a like, Debbie. Trying to get those likes up as high as we can, as quick as we can. We got 40 people in here. We should at least be able to get to 40 likes.
At the Salvation Army of North Texas, serving nearly 600 men and women in the process. And folks, check this out. Patrick Mahomes is from Texas, but surprisingly, he has never played in this stadium as a pro. In fact, the last time he played here, his final game of his college career at Texas Tech back in 2016, that's when he threw for 586 yards, 6 touchdowns to beat Bill, the Baylor Bear.
JB, those are the kind of dates you dream about. Right? When you put up those kind of numbers. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Look at this thing.
Wow.
You know, you're talking about 30 and 46, 586, 12.7 yards per down. I love it when you're sitting.
He threw great there. Ray Garcia, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
And Nate, an update from today's game, Detroit.
That's right, an NFC North matchup. We have the Packers and the Lions, and this was a good one. All right, so third quarter now, Jordan Love. Who is he looking for?
Give it up for Christian Watson. That was good. He feels good.
51-yard TD. The
Green Bay Packers played really well today. I got to give them credit.
21-24, Jordan Love.
Better than I thought they would on the road. After winning the first game against Detroit, I thought that this one would definitely go the other way. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong.
So they're 1.5 a game behind them. So they're right. What they want is right in front.
Yeah, and if you're Detroit, man, it's an uphill climb from both sides. And you climb and claw and find a way to get back into this NFC North with two teams that are starting to pull away from you. Defense has to play better. I think on both sides of the ball today, we saw both offenses.
I'm expecting a good offensive game in this one too here. What do you guys think? I'm thinking so. Make sure you vote in the poll. We got it up there. You can pick who you think's going to win this game. See if the chat is right or wrong when it all comes out said and done.
On the execution of the trick plays, it's just not like it was last season.
I'm just smiling as I was listening to you, but that last read, you're like Jameis Winston. You head to the pulpit after this. Hey, folks, this Thanksgiving, you can build a parlay with your crew with FanDuel's new Pass the Leg. Add your leg, pass it on, and lock it in.
What's the XP means?
Only on FanDuel. We turn now to the guys to find out what they're going to do. Who's up first?
XP where?
With 40+ rushing yards today.
I don't know what you mean XP. I don't know where you're seeing XP or what you're asking about that for.
Patrick Mahomes' favorite targets, Rashid Rice. I mean, he's been going off as of recently, and he's going up against a Dallas defense that gives up big.
Regina says, "Bop the like." It's round 2 at my house with the family. Have a great night, Regina. Round 2. Enjoy your family. Thank you for coming in, dear. Thank you for whacking the like. Tell your family members to come in and whack the like. Get every Regina Erie family member to do that.
For over 70 yards.
I like that.
All right, folks, we are just minutes away from kickoff, but before things get started, we need to go to
next to the chat. I don't see anything XP next to the chat.
legs being a big factor in this. In this,
I'm sorry, I don't see that on my end.
Listen, the Dallas Cowboys, when Dak Prescott has been the quarterback, puts up 30 points a game at home. So I know they're going to try to line
Music at Theme Park World. Elliot, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in. I'm looking, but I don't see it. At least on my end.
I love the culture Brian Schottenheimer is building, but to me, this game comes down to experience. Kansas City has been playing with their back against the wall for the last couple of weeks. I think they come out. I think they deliver.
Yeah, I'm looking at the live chat, but I don't see anything with an XP there.
Kansas City wins 24-20.
On my end, I'm sorry. If somebody else sees it and they can say what it means, I don't know. I don't see any XP on my end.
They were calling him a diva. They saying he was doing too much when he was playing for the Steelers. Turns out my man was right. He just needed an opportunity. He needed to be on an offense that could feature him.
Very sorry.
Playing for his career, playing for the narrative of what people think about him, and also he's playing for that money.
and then to hear what the quarterback Dak had to say about.
We are about 4 minutes from going down to the stadium. The cheerleaders are on the field playing.
Career where he can handle big personalities. He understands how to deal with a guy like George Pickens when he comes in and the demands for the football and the plays that he wants to make. I think what's going to be equally as important is how he deals with CeeDee Lamb.
Thank you, Regina.
In the last couple of weeks with some drops here.
I had no idea what it was, so thank you, Regina.
It takes time as a quarterback to understand what your playmakers need, how they need you to deal with them. And I think Dak is in the sweet spot of his career being able to do that.
And I think Spags knows that he has to stop that passing game with the Dallas Cowboys. We'll look for Javonte Williams to potentially have a big game for the Dallas Cowboys.
Are you talking about the crowns thing? Yeah, it doesn't look like an XP for me. It looks like a crown. But I'm glad you guys could answer that for Jeff.
They're going to find a way to win this game and get themselves and stay alive.
Jeff, it just gives you points. The more you chat, the more if you super chat a channel, if you super chat or super sticker, it gives you more points so that you can be top rated, I guess, is what it is. So, Cakes, welcome in.
Number 1 new show is Boston Blue. We're partners. I trust you. Boston Blue returns all new CBS Friday, December 5th.
Kick off your day with CBS Morning. Weekdays, 7 o'clock on CBS. From all of us at WJZ, happy Thanksgiving.
All right, waiting on the kickoff here. Waiting on the kickoff.
All month long at Nationwide Nissan. Nissan Kicks or Sentra, your choice. Just $229 a month. Get 0% financing and make no payments for 90 days. Now at all new Nationwide.
I guess I could go in and do this real quick.
Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take it forward.
Or is it over here? I'm pulling up here. So who won and who lost that first game? That first game we're going down to the NFC. The Lions are now 7-5. And the Packers would be 8-3-1, so they'd still be in second place. There we go. We updated it.
Toyotathon is on. Toyota. Let's go places.
All right, I just bought some equipment for the channel, so thank you to anybody who's ever super chatted or helped our channel out. I invested back in the channel and bought an additional Stream Deck piece here and a little mount and a splitter cord to make it all work so that we can hopefully be able to add a little bit more to the variety in the videos and those bumpers that people are sending in and all that. Hopefully we'll be able to have that by next week. So Emily Rose, happy Thanksgiving to you. Welcome in. Dean the Turkey Legster, happy Thanksgiving to you. Welcome in. Hit those likes, everybody. We got almost 50 people in here and about half the likes. So help us out. Help us out. Going to try to improve the quality of the streams by investing the funds in you. We're lucky to have some sponsors of our channel that help us out as well, and that tends to work for when we're buying equipment and all too. So we do invest back in. So thank you all. Casey, hey Casey, happy Thanksgiving, brother. Welcome in. Cowboys Showdown getting ready to happen. I hope they use the non-explicit version of this song. Thank you, Mike, for dropping Casey's link in there. Casey's got some great videos of the holidays, Christmas parade streams and everything you can check out on his channel. Roger, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Round.
We got a good game for you on this great American holiday. Happy Thanksgiving.
Cowboys and Chiefs coming up here with a kick in just a minute, everybody.
There we go.
Great to see Casey in here. He's a good friend. He's an executive producer. He brings a segment each week. He provides content with our channel, but most importantly, he's family to us. Casey, we actually showed your video again today that you did for Preston to some friends that stopped by this morning. They really loved it.
On each side of the ledger, they both desperately need this game.
Cowboys coming out of the field.
About to collide on Thanksgiving Day here on CBS. And hello, friends, and happy Thanksgiving. Jim Nance, along with Tony Romo, Tracy Wilson, and Gene Sturridge. What a pleasure to share another Thanksgiving Day with you. It's been fun being with you and Candace and Hawk and Rivers, Jonesy the last couple of days.
Tony Romo there.
How about this, number 9? You started 9 times on Thanksgiving Day. And this is the 9th time we've called a game on Thanksgiving Day. And I don't think there's ever been a bigger one we called. It's one of the bigger ones all time in Dallas on Thanksgiving Day.
There's no question. This has everything you want in a football game. If you're a football fan or not, just know this. This is basically a regular season.
Yeah, this is a big game.
These teams' backs are against the wall. Whoever comes out of here with a victory has a great opportunity ahead of them. Whoever loses, really difficult to get in the playoffs.
Let's talk about Dak and the Cowboys.
Yeah, pretty much a playoff opportunity is on the line with these 2 games this next one.
They've got reinforcement on defense. They got Quentin Williams now on this roster after the trade. He's made a difference, and he's got all kinds of weaponry, too, on offense with his receivers and a running back.
You can see the hope and everything for the Dallas Cowboys fan base. What's happened the last 2 weeks completely shifted their just focal point this year. We think they have a chance all of a sudden. You're like, whoa, look at this team.
Can they upset the Chiefs at home? That's the question. Kansas City's a 3.5-point favorite on the road.
CD Lamb, I mean, this is an explosive offense that we're going to find out today if he can figure out the disguises from Steve Spagnuolo, who's one of the best at making it difficult on quarterbacks.
When we talk to Patrick, he's so stoked, having been born in nearby Tyler, to have a Thanksgiving game here in Dallas, and his team also has to get this game today.
They have to have it. I mean, last week, that was another mini playoff game, and he knows that. I thought in the fourth quarter last week, Jim, he willed his team to victory.
Let's see if Mahomes could have a good game today. I could use it for fantasy. Could use it.
Today. I mean, if you wanted one quarterback right now in the National League with a game like this, where everything's on the line on Thanksgiving, going back home, you would want Patrick Mahomes.
There's no question about that. Just a moment ago, Patrick paid a visit with Tracy.
Yeah, they do need to win out, Case. You're right, pretty much.
You grew up here in Texas. You have I've never played an NFL game in this stadium. To have the opportunity to play on Thanksgiving Day, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, you grew up watching these games, and so to be able to play here in my home state around my family will be a lot of fun.
Both of these teams are really in desperation mode. For you guys to come away with the win, what will it come down to?
Yeah, you got to just go out there and make positive plays. You know, good stuff's going to happen, bad stuff's going to happen, but if you can continue to make positive plays, you'll find a way to win.
We wish you the best of luck. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Trace, Tony, let's look at who brings it home.
Who brings it home?
To bring home the victory today, Kansas City has to have the revitalized run game. They did it last week.
Casey's got to be able to run the ball. Dallas has got to have Dak play well. Those are two key things for this game for sure. Our screen's going to change here in a moment once we get kickoff. I'm just waiting for it.
All right, let's go to the Cowboys in-stadium announcer. Here
we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please join us in singing the national anthem. Today's colors are presented by members of the Salvation Army Color Guard, brought to you by USAA. And continuing a Dallas Cowboys tradition, our anthem trumpeter from the Salvation Army, Anthony Barrington, accompanied by Madeline Salter.
On this Thanksgiving, we want to say thank you with sincere gratitude for the sacrifices and the services that are done by those men and women that support our country and give up of themselves so that we can have the freedom that we also enjoy. We ask for blessings from above for all those currently serving. We ask for acknowledgement worldwide of all those soldiers who have sacrificed and their families, because the family serves at home while the soldier serves away. So we say thank you to all those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, to those who have served and come home, to the veterans in our chat today. We say happy Thanksgiving and thank you for all that you do. All right, let's get into this and have some fun here on this one. Had some stupid text come in. Probably been blocking a bunch of these daggone things. All right, there we go. Thank you, Kay, for sharing it out.
I wish there was a way for Herneville to get everything they need for the holidays.
Walmart's top brand gift surprised me.
Walmart has it all. Who guessing?
Walmart doing it. Surf Bum John, hello and happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Welcome into, say, Jason Thibodeau came in, Lyda Rose, Mark F came in. Renee Molina, hello, happy Thanksgiving to you. Welcome in.
By accusations that my birds only want to sell wings. You know what they're saying out there? They're saying
As soon as we come back from this commercial run, we should get the start of the game.
oh, Baker
This is a long day for me. I always forget how these days with no breaks, other than to run to the little streamers room real quick from here and there. But no breaks when you start 12 o'clock in the afternoon and go till midnight tonight. 12 hours of streaming straight. Oh, yeah.
Kick off your Thanksgiving and share your generous spirit with Crown Royal.
It's so worth it at the end of it, you know. I'll sleep in tomorrow morning a little bit. At least I get to do that. Ethan B., welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Theme Park Giant, welcome back in. Haven't said hello in the chat this game yet, but welcome into the TPG. He's a great streamer. Somebody grab his link for me, drop it in for him. For the TPG. He's 9'9", 10-1 with the afro.
The Bears against the Cowboys at Texas Stadium.
Does a great job in the parks.
It's raucous inside, Tony, as we get set for these two teams.
He's so good, he even had Packers fans watching him today. That's how good he is. All right, Kansas City's going to kick off to Dallas. Kansas City's going to kick off to Dallas. We will drop that screen cover as soon as it finishes in the background. Here's the kick. Boom! We are off. Collected at the 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Turpin out to the 26.
The 26 by 5 cheap players. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, they have put up points this year. There's his record on Thanksgiving. Don't forget, last year he did not play. He was out with a hamstring injury that had finished his year a week or two before that. And Cooper Rush was the Cowboy quarterback starting on this day 365 ago. He's got a running back in Javonte.
All right, here we go.
For the first time in his career today.
Handoff up the middle. Williams, short run, gain of 3. We're off and running in Dallas.
Key matchup when the Cowboys are on offense.
Well, that guy right there, this is going to be what I think the game will come down to. Steve Spagnuolo, one of the best corners.
Cakes called me this morning. He said, there's no way I'm going over and watching TPG today. I've got to feed llamas. I've got squirrels. I've got to walk. He's like, I got the dogs I've got to get out. I got 27 cats that we're feeding. Here's the throw underneath. Caught. Lamb with a short gain. He's like, I got to go out and cut grass. Even though it's cold and windy, I still got to cut the grass. I got to paint a fence. I got pigs I got to take out, and they've got to be milked. He's like, I got all this stuff to do. I can't do it. I'm ready for Black Friday football, Renee. He had goats. He had to squeeze at the thing to make it go and all that stuff. Oh, Dak got leveled, intercepted. Here comes Kansas City. All the way down to the 40-38. Dak got crushed, and there's an interception and a late flag, which is probably going to be for a face mask on Dallas. Holy mother of pearl, did he get leveled?
This pick will probably stand, and guess what? Spags decides to come after him on the first third down. You were not expecting that. And like I said,
Dak's face may be looking out his back.
there is no foul on the play. The ball is intercepted.
No foul, no foul. First down, Kansas City.
Who was pressuring safety flip.
Good Lord, look at this hit that Dak takes.
He's going to make it seem like he's playing underneath, and he folds back to a cover 2. And Watson.
Yes, if you'd like the special emojis, Mike Beechwood just dropped the link in there right now. You can get the special emojis for today as well.
What starts with the Chiefs?
Hunt in the backfield. They do have Pacheco in uniform.
Quick out, throws, caught.
And it is caught right away by Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown on the catch. Figures I sat him. I sat Hollywood Brown. That's what I get. Patty Nielsen, happy Thanksgiving. Do the Cowboys have a chance to win? Yeah, of course they do. Absolutely. Got to throw better passes than the one that just happened. That video must be going off again, I guess.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Yep, that video is going off again. Mississippi Sucks is a channel name. Rice is free. Touchdown, Kansas City. Holy heck, that happened fast.
Clap your hands.
Wow, Rashid Rice on the reception. And that's a touchdown for Mahomes.
They can run it in the backfield or throw it out their run pass option, and they threw it quickly, Jim. You cannot allow that. They're going to do it all day.
Second play for the Chiefs offense goes for a touchdown. What a block first by Kelsey, and then how about the block?
Extra points good.
Extra point good by Butker. Wiley active today because Noah Green out with a concussion. Set up by the Watson pick. Off the pressure.
Well, that was quick. That was like lightning fast for a touchdown.
Leading Rice to the end zone.
Good is good enough for some, but not for you. Because you know there's nothing like traveling the world with the largest
Welcome to the clubhouse.
program and having a place to land with the largest
TikTok. Welcome to the thing. Park Pass TV. Kristen, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to you and Adam, the family, and everybody over there at the Park Pass TV household. Love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Guys, if you want to check out another really great channel, we've had many of them in here today. Park Pass TV mods, if you want to grab a link and drop it. Kristen and Adam absolutely rock it. Just like Caruso, just like Deep Park Giant. Amazing people, even better people, and the channel's spectacular. Sphinx, good to see you. We are at a timeout right here. Drop it in while you cook. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving night with your fam. Richard, Chiefs hater, but cow chip frauds just fine. Well, let's keep it positive there, Richard. Let's just say, don't like the Chiefs. We want to stay on a positive thing.
Ever since we told Jason Kelsey, NFL Sunday Ticket is just.
We want to stay positive. I get your frustration. I think Dak's going to be. He just got hit hard on that play. Thank you, Mike, for dropping Park Pass TV. There's the link. Give them a follow. They do an amazing job.
I give God, it's Baker Mayfield. I'm looking to get something special for a huge giant in my life.
Richard's a big supporter of us. He is not happy with his Cowboys.
Well, you could go the fragrance route. Does it have a signature scent?
Unfortunately, it does. But talk to me, because I would love to cover that up.
I got you.
Blake the Hopper, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Sandalwood.
Hope your huddles smell better. Happy holidays, baby.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Macy's.
All right, here we go. Dallas, second opportunity for the ball.
If you drink, don't drive. Decide to ride.
If you drink, don't ride. Don't drive. Decide to ride. Okay. That's different.
Well, that didn't take long. You saw Rice last week come up with a.
Rashid Rice came flying out of nowhere. I think the Cowboys are going to make this a game. I think they're going to give Kansas City a fit here. Matter of fact, I'm going to call it right here. Cowboys score on a touchdown to Pickens on this drive. Here's the kick. Out to the 10, 20, 22, dancing around to the 25, and they're going to start right at the 25.
Who just blitzed and forced the takeaway. By the way, Tony, this is remarkable. You look what happened last week, the two comeback wins. Look at the second line. Time leading in the game. This is the first game in NFL history between two teams coming off wins in which they never led until there was no time remaining. It's also the first Thanksgiving game in history with
First down and 10.
double-digit comeback victories.
Play action, going to go straight up ahead to Williams and gives it to him. I thought they were going to go end around and pull back, but they didn't. Oh, forget tonight, Bengals and Ravens. Bengals and Ravens. Cakes has already texted me, said he can't wait. He's got his purple shirts on and his purple LeFou's brew, and
if they can play
it's got purple lollipops and purple popsicles. He's excited. Play action, go to throw. Joe Burrow, watch him have a monster night tonight. First down to Turpin. Out to the 40. Watch Burrow have a big night tonight. I'm calling it. George Pearson, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Welcome in.
Yeah, they're very good. We just talked about it. If they give a little action,
everybody's going to expect him to be rusty. I bet you he's going to be decent.
National Football League off of those actions.
He always comes to play against the Ravens.
Drop that game and let the disguise of Spagnola hurt you. But you got to run the ball to be able to play action.
We got 5 yards on first down the last time. Now with a new set of downs. And
whistles, late whistles. We got a false start, late whistles.
False start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. First out.
John Hussey and his fine crew presiding over this one. Let's go down to Trace.
It is so difficult to win here at AT&T, but talking with some Cowboys personnel before the game, they were concerned with all the red that was going to be in the stands.
There is a lot of red in these stands. Let me tell you.
Chiefs fans at the end of the anthem, even the Chiefs sideline, couldn't believe how loud they were. The people I spoke with said their concern was if they got behind early and Chiefs fans would take over.
Well, they're behind early, just as they were last week.
Quick out catch, Pickens.
Goes over to Pickens.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
First down there for Pickens.
What an off-season acquisition. He has been unbelievable. Like, you put the tape on. He's so smooth. He catches everything. His catch radius is everywhere. Just throw it around him. And I think you got to give this front office a ton of credit for bringing him in and what he's done.
Correction, second down and 5. Second and 5. They're at the 45. I thought they were at midfield. Handoff, Williams. He lost yards. 3rd and 7 here. 3rd and 7.
Williams for a loss. It looked like Ferguson may have missed a block, a loss of 2.
Well, Tyler Smith right there, just a swing move by Chris Jones, and he has been dominant the last 2 weeks. As soon as the season's on the line, he decided to have that inner beast come out. He really was a major difference in that wing last week.
Yeah, we've seen it the last 2 weeks with Jones' play stepping up. By the way, the Cowboys with Nate Thomas at left tackle, Tyler Guyton.
Trips to the right. Trips to the right.
So you got a 3rd and 7. Because of pressure. The
caught. C.D. Lamb. First down, Cowboys.
The Chiefs sideline and a Cowboy first down.
All the way down to the Kansas City 47.
Big time throw by Dak right here. You're going to see the outcut right here, and that's an incredible route. He restacks McDuffie, who doesn't get restacked very often, meaning you go back into him to break out, and Dak threw that ball under pressure once again a couple of times. Look at getting up on the ball quickly.
Yes, they do.
Play action, gonna throw, go to the tight end. Schoonmaker gets about 2, not much, maybe 3.
These linebackers for the Chiefs, we know about how good Bolton is, and he got a big contract. But Chanel and Tranquil make a lot of plays, too.
They really do. I mean, Chanel popped off the tape. Tranquil had another 2 or 3 big...
Second down and 9. Second and 9.
Run-throughs in the run game, stopping Jonathan Taylor last week. Today, they're going to be a little bit more poised, not trying to do the run-through, because you got to stop this passing game first.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Almost picked off. C.D. Lamb had to defend it. Almost picked off.
Of course, had a pick 6 in a Super Bowl against Philadelphia.
Well, this almost was another pick that should have been in some ways. Great job by C.D. to break this up right at the last second.
Boy, Lamb showing some DP skills right here.
Yeah, I mean, he thought it was the ball that he's like, not going to protect it.
Almost did a karate kick right there.
You don't want to make early.
3rd and 9. 3rd and 9.
And then thrive later.
3rd and 9.
Across the middle, C.D. Lamb right at the 30. Inside the 30 to the 28.
9 by McDuffie. 17 yards on that.
17 yards on the play.
They're coming after Dak.
And we got a timeout coming. Probably an injury timeout.
Cover 4, basically 2 guys. There's going to be 2 underneath. If you can get inside of them, you send 2 people going in. That will defeat that coverage. And right there, Great design by Brian Schottenhammer in this offense, because if you don't have a call like that on, people are swallowed up with pressure coming at you.
We've got an injured Chief defender Brian Cook is down on
Brian Cook, chief defender, down on the ground.
with the Cowboys driving.
They're highlighting all the racing that's going on in Vegas. A lot going on in Vegas.
Let's go. Disagree. Zootopia 2 delivers a satisfying combination of laughs and thrill.
Zootopia 2.
Itself as the best animated film of the year, and audiences will keep coming back.
I love you.
Disney Zootopia 2, rated PG, now playing.
You find yourself between.
I got to rewatch Zootopia 1.
These hooligans. Do you listen to Uncle Bob's intestinal tales or shop deals on toys? The choice.
I got to go turn my lights on out front. I'll be right back. Be right back. Check out our partner channels. Zippity Doo Doug, everybody. Broadcast daily. I think he's broadcasting tomorrow morning from the parks, probably. Check him out.
You can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own. The great automotive fun to drive new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever for the iPhone 17 Pro, iPad, and Apple Watch. All on them. No getting it if you're naughty. You just ate. Don't worry. We know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always. Boundaries. This Black Friday, get iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max, iPad, and Apple Watch, all for $0. No trade needed.
New CBS Tuesday.
Drive. This man is a trained killer. You need to tell me where he's going. I answer to a higher authority. He handcuffed the chaplain. Oh man, we're getting struck by lightning.
NCIS is all new CBS Tuesday, 8/7 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Brian Cook is going to get a closer examination. We'll raise the blue tent, and Mike Edwards.
All right, here we go. First down. Looks at Dustin to Williams. Down inside the 20, down to the 15, to the 14. First down and 10. They're going to mark him at the 15. Here comes the pass. Going to go. I'm calling it. It's going to go to the former Steeler.
This is what makes Dallas so difficult to defend. Four-man rush. Hey, we're going to go sack the quarterback. No, we're letting him through.
Watch number 3.
From the 15.
Play action. Going to hand it off. Williams goes nowhere. They were all over that. All over that.
I think his future is really
2nd and 13.
He set the edge great on that play.
Thank you for subscribing. Songchol Chung. Hope I have that right. Probably not, but I'm close maybe.
The four-man rush by itself. Now they'll do it.
Thank you. Is it Mike? Who's doing the breakdowns? Mike, thank you for doing that. Handoff up the middle. Davis down to the 15. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10. Should have passed it on a post pattern. They would have scored.
40-point outbursts. They're averaging 33 on the season now at home. Most of the league when it comes to total offense, 425 a game.
I just saw this Chiefs defense last week, almost the same numbers as the Colts, who were also right there at the top of the league. Big test today.
Here's a throw. Dak. End zone. Touchdown. It's C.D. Lamb, though. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Clap your hands!
They ended up winning the game on streak. Well, guess what? This guy is amazing. Runs a double move, hitch and go. and he restacks again. Perfectly thrown ball, but that route was next level. Hey, he's a number one in case everyone wanted to know, and they got another one on the other side.
I think it's a Philly thing with him in the drops. He had 4 in the season opener up there, 3 last week. But now today, different story. How about 3 times they go to him on 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9, and then
I'm just playing with this a little bit.
He's pretty good.
Cowboys tie this
Nope,
up.
can't do anything with that. Trying to see if I can get a little bit more out of it. Coach O, welcome back in. Tie game here. Dun, 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 dun.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With rapid remission at 12 weeks.
Wonder if I did that.
Improvements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission at 1 year, and some patients saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms.
All right, let's see if that works a little bit better.
Is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over.
Just trying to tweak the look on the screen to give you a better look.
Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Chipotle just dropped Build Your Chipotle.
Well, thank you, Coach O. We appreciate it.
4 to 6 people.
Between the football friends today and share out we're getting on some of the Disney videos, we're doing pretty good today.
Absolute game changer.
What are the best Black Friday deals?
For our best Black Friday doorbuster deals, Milo's Rewards and Milo's Pro Rewards members get exclusive early online access Thanksgiving Day. These hot deals won't last, so shop early. Get more holiday for less.
You got the game.
Get live, local, and primetime games on
All
mobile.
right, when we come back, Kansas City ball for their second possession.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Lowe's.
Look at that big smoked turkey. That looked good.
List early with Lowe's to earn your Sunday. And by Crown Royal. Kickoff with Crown. Please drink responsibly. We got a little surprise visit here by Matt Pittman right before kickoff.
He's great. Meat Church did done a great job, and it was good. I know you might have got a little bite of that.
Welcome back, Frog Life. All right, here we go.
Retirement party. He did a great job. And by the way, CeeDee Lamb, want to know how good he is? They've been shadowing him with Trent McDuffie on the other side. Already the most yards McDuffie has given up one-on-one to a receiver this year.
Oh, shut up, Romo. You're kissing the butt of those Dallas players. Cut it out.
So Thornton, and he's out to the
Quick play to Thornton. He's going to be out to the Kansas City 28. That's the only thing I don't like about Romo. I think he does a great job, but when he does the Dallas games, the Dallas receivers can walk on water. All the Dallas players. I don't like that. Be fair across both sides.
And he is another great pickup. They won the last 2 games. They had that comeback that matched their all-time franchise.
Here comes Mahomes.
And there's Williams right there. He's been a
handoff up the middle.
Able to run right past that side.
Hunt on the run. Kareem Hunt, gain of 14 yards.
This is a Creed Humphrey special. The center. I want you to watch him. He's going to get 2 different guys. He's going to go hit and then go up to the second level. So he comes up and hits Williams. He gets up.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Well, he went against 2 of the best players in the defense, too. Williams, then he got right up to Overshown.
You saw Humphrey, who snaps it back here to
handoff, off tackle Hunt again around the outside. Gain of about 6. Second down. Ryan Rowe, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in.
You know, certain times it's just the eye test, right? You're watching the game and you see the Chiefs, and I was like, This looks to me like the most efficient run game that I've seen the Chiefs in the Mahomes era and Andy Reid with this team. They look like they can.
Second down and 4. Second and 4.
And we saw it last week, and now it's showing up again here. And by the way, no one ran on the Cowboys last 2 weeks.
Well, they can try it.
Handoff on the end around. Worthy's got it. Nice big cut. That's a gain of 17 yards on the run.
His fellow receiver threw a nice block over on that side. It goes for 17.
Hello. Worthy can fly if you can get your hand, get his hands on the ball.
But it's under center.
Huh?
Speed. One of the fastest players we've seen in a long time.
What?
You want something this now or later?
No. I'm in the middle of this. No, thank you.
They welcome the return on this play to Isaiah Pacheco.
Shotgun handoff.
Few games. And
Pacheco, he's going to get close to a first down.
on his first handle, and it's going to be about
Ben, thank you for subscribing.
Sam Williams.
Clement Rue, thank you for subscribing.
Andy Reid played it close to the vest. He ran the ball 30 carries for
Road Warrior, happy Thanksgiving, sir. Welcome in.
30 carries. He did it, and he's staying committed to that.
Yeah, this is Romo's dream game. Yeah.
Look at that.
He knows his stuff. Just talk football. Stop. Everybody's the best thing to come along since cheese. Second and 1. Quick out. Pass over to Rice. First down, Kansas City. Down to the 20. Ball's going to be marked at the 21.
There's 5 men on the line of scrimmage. Dallas turned to this 5-down line, which has really helped. You got 3D tackles in the game a lot of the time, a bunch of big guys inside, and that's helps. But if you're going to put 5 guys up there, Jim, you don't have as many guys on the outside for the quick screens, the bubbles, stuff like that.
Defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus.
He's done a great job here recently.
Mahomes looks over the defense.
Shut out Philadelphia the last 39 minutes last Sunday, including their last 7 drives. First and 10.
First and 10, Worthy on the run, and he loses a couple yards.
Makes the second tackle on this drive, and it's a loss of.
I don't know why they keep trying to run Worthy. Throw it down the field to him.
Just a little too cute. You're going to get 5 men rushing the passer here, and when that happens, like I said, you can't have a slow developing play. The reason you put 5 guys up there, Jim, so you can't pull the guards. Guys, the O-line, they tried to pull someone. That doesn't work when it's 5-on-5 and you pull someone. Someone's going to come free.
It's a 2nd and 14.
Second and 14, back at the 21. Ollie, happy Thanksgiving.
Right up here last week.
Pressure coming. Mahomes throws it away.
Thornton's over in that area as it sails out of bounds, and it went past the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark was one of those applying pressure on Mahomes.
Third down and 14. Third and 14.
He had a chance. Rice was actually open, but this is why the Chiefs are going to be in a tough situation. It's obvious passing downs. The backup right guard, Trey Smith, their incredible right guard, is out. You saw it affected him a little bit last week. Mahomes has to run a little bit more than he wants to. Then
he's got a 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
5 guys on the line here.
Rice down low. Looks like one-on-one coverage. Mahomes
steps up. He's going to take off running. He got it. Inside the 10. First and goal. Kansas City. Mahomes for the run.
And he races for 16.
Overshown is incredible, but Creed Humphrey is as well. The center's going to go up and grab the spy, or at least make him feel like he doesn't know which way to go. And Mahomes reads it as if he's a.
Wow, nice run.
You know,
Surfer Girl, hello. Happy Thanksgiving.
And he did it last week at the end of the game, and will this team again today?
That drive down the field when they were down 11, and he did just that, a couple of scrambles. They completely rekindled their season. That drive changed all the energy.
Totally agree. And now they're under center. This is when I think the
handoff.
Handoff to Hunt.
Hunt.
Bounces off
down inside the 5 to the 4.
They're able to get him from behind with Clowney making the tackle. 5-yard pickup for Kareem.
How many games have we done now where recently, you're right, when you're losing games, you've got to win. I'm saying, hey, the Chiefs have more runs than passes. Again, right now, you're seeing that.
Thrown it 4 times so far in this game. They rushed at 7. 64 yards rushing on this drive. Wildcat, and it's Rice.
Wildcat Rice fumbles it out of bounds.
He's not near the goal line, which could have been a disaster for them. Yeah,
He got lucky, fumbled it out of bounds in play.
So they go Wildcat here with Rice.
Yeah, and Wilson's going to come in at the end and get his hand down. And this has been a big thing. Everyone wants to give Quinn Williams all the credit. He's been amazing. But getting Wilson a safety and Hooker back, they were injured, has been huge. Overstone coming back. The combination of them, Logan Wilson coming in, Williams, it's been the difference. Why this defense has performed.
3rd and goal. Hunt has been so tough in goal line.
3rd and goal. 3rd and goal.
Consecutive games. They call on him again. Hunt going
Hunt
sideways.
down to the 1. Can't get there.
To get him across, the Cowboys collapse in on him and make the stop.
Are they going to go for it? Here's the question. It's Kyle A. Happy Thanksgiving. John Grega, happy Thanksgiving.
They can shut the run down when they decide to. The last 2 weeks, they had Saquon Barkley gave up 20-some yards, 22 yards to him. That's crazy.
4th and goal in the Dallas 2. They are going to go.
They're not going to run this football right here. You got to expect some trickery. It's Andy Reid's special time and Mahomes scrambling time.
Kelsey in a slot to the right. Always dangerous down.
Look at the throw. Mahomes gets it off. Kelsey, touchdown. Kansas City.
Clap your
Extra point pending.
Route, timing, you're all over it, but you're never really all over it, Murray. When you got Kelsey and Mahomes throwing it, the timing of it, can't get your head back. That's why the Chiefs have played in the AFC Championship game.
Extra point is good. 14-7 with 1 second on the clock.
4th and goal. And a drive that took nearly 7 minutes.
Different than last week when they got stopped in the red zone.
Butker tacks on one more. It's been a wild opening quarter. Remember last week, Kelsey
21 points in the first quarter.
Because of a penalty. But that is now officially number 85 of his career, extending the record for most in Chiefs history. Back in 30 after this from State Farm.
30-second timeout.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer. Good to go. But getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that race. That race. No, so give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance. There's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good name.
Why is no one clapping? So we got to do the kickoff, then we'll get a timeout again for the break of the action between quarters.
The unreliable Travis Kelsey.
You said it. You're going to play him one-on-one. I don't think people realize he's playing at a very, very high level right now. And sometimes it goes under the radar because you feel like, oh, he might be a little older, a little bit past his prime. I'm like, watch the tape. He's playing at a very high level.
He's playing significantly better than last year. And one of his best years really in the last 5.
All right, here comes your kickoff.
Could have had a few more last week. You talked about it, right? Could have had the touchdown. He was called back, and he was open multiple other times.
Pooch kick down to the 7 to Turpin.
Brought all the way back out. Turpin to the 27.
As he's popped out by Williams.
And that'll end the first.
Today, just in case you wanted to know.
And there's a flag.
It's going to be a hoedown. Now it's going to be a shootout. But you like these high-scoring affairs.
Love those hoedowns and showdowns and shootouts.
We got a marker on the return.
During the return, holding receiving team number 38. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul.
Holding.
We will go to the second period. Timeout.
End of quarter 1.
End of the first quarter. Mahomes with 2 touchdown passes.
Timeout in the action, everybody.
We go to the second. Chiefs up 14-7.
So you
Second quarter coming up.
Fuzzy on the plane?
Well, I think we all have Mr. Fuzzy on the plane. Okay, hold on. I think I found it.
Oh.
Of course.
Who's everybody got this game? Let me see in the chat. Type in Chiefs or type in Cowboys. Let me see what you got. Type in that text for me. Chiefs or Cowboys? Who are you taking?
Oh, yes.
Maybe you went to visit some family.
This is good. Okay, I got it. What if he took off on some adventures? Wait a second. Hold up. Too far. Yeah, maybe he just needed some alone time.
Lauren Hart.
Alpacas is still better.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Hey, Emma. Took a little trip. Really missing you.
That's good stuff.
See you in,
Walt says he's on the Cowboys. Mike is on the Cowboys. Lila Rose on the Cowboys.
Hey, Emma, come check this out.
Lackney, welcome in. Do me a favor. Don't do that for me. I agree with you. Just don't do that for me.
Learn more about Celebrity Cruises' latest offers. Everything you are. Everything you've done.
Let's see who else. Blake is on the Cowboys. Road Warrior on the Cowboys.
This isn't just combat.
Ross is on the Chiefs.
It's cinema.
At my signal, unleash hell.
Every strike is a frame. Every rivalry, a story. Anything worth having is worth fighting for.
Andrew Holt says Chiefs, unfortunately. Welcome in, Andrew. Walt B. and Andrew Holt. Happy Thanksgiving, my friends. Thank you for joining us today. Everybody make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let's have some fun.
Worlds collide, where legends are.
Well, that'll be a little bit later on today there, Andrew. We'll be doing that game. That'll be fun.
It was always an honor to play for the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. And having John Madden on the call made it even more special.
Just keep giving him the ball. Some good things are going to happen.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah. Matt and John had a lot of chances to talk about Emmitt Smith, the great one. And what a class act he is in this community, Tony.
He is. He's been everywhere, does things for so many people, and John Madden said it correct. Just give him the ball.
And a lot of good.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you know the all-time leading rusher.
First down and 10, Cowboys. Ball marked at the 16. Quick out, looking to throw. Gets it off, caught.
Able to pick up a
40.
11.
Gain of 11. Yes, I'll be watching that Ravens game as well.
Hiring the right people, bringing in Clayton Adams and all the guys in the offensive staff, but it starts with the run game, another little play action. Just keep doing it over and over again. Gives you a chance. And you got the weapons outside and you want to take your shot.
Flournoy is another weapon they have, and he certainly has developed a decision.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Underneath, caught. Turpin down the sideline. Quick gain.
Edwards was waiting for him. Another Dallas first.
Yeah, he's very dangerous, like Worthy with the speed. A little bit of a busted coverage here. Miscommunication. I can't see two guys in one spot. No one in the curl flat area. And you see why he's so special in the return game, that juice, that speed.
32. You only wear the number 9 in Dallas if you've got serious speed.
100%. I was the fastest until I gave it to him.
Exactly.
No.
Handoff. Williams down the outside. Gain of about 3.
Just don't question it.
Never.
Gain of about 3.
Schottenheimer in his first year, he has such strong.
They're going to mark it at 2. Second down and 8. Second and 8.
Drake, Hardy Schottenheimer, incredible coach. Young Brian right alongside. They moved to Kansas City when Brian was in his sophomore year in high school. He went to Blue Valley High School. The parents just loved living there in that community. Strong ties.
Second down and 8. Gets it off to Williams. I don't know how. A jump pass on that one. Got about 3 or 4 back. Hello, Badger Backer. Welcome back in. Welcome back in, my friend.
With the Chiefs talking about Brian.
He got a jump pass off. Just got it off.
great effort that was by Dak.
Yeah, he's done a great job getting through the progressions and keeping his footwork correct. Right now, that's helped on 2 or 3 plays. He's only thrown 2 balls that were either remotely important. Now, granted, one was intercepted, the second one could have been, but everything else has been perfect.
3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4.
In there at safety. You see him back there at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 4.
Dak throws incomplete.
Oh, that was missed time. Looking for Pickens.
Looking for Pickens, didn't get it.
A little bit. He just got himself outside the pocket, trying to create too much room there. If he stayed in the pocket, he had more space. But you're going to watch Pickens go up. Duffy read it right away. But that ball could have been on him. Right on his chest.
By the way, the offense is still in the huddle.
Ooh, going for a big one right here.
At the 48 of the...
At midfield, 4th and 4, going for it.
Distances, how you disguise, you're going to pressure or not? I feel like they got to call in too late to get to something crazy. But watch out for him coming off the edge.
Shotgun, there it is. Got his tight end Ferguson, 1st down. Great job, 1st down, going to Ferguson on 4th and long.
When they blitz from here, where do you throw it? Yeah, right where they blitz from. The problem sometimes is you can't diagnose that as a quarterback, so sometimes they catch you and you're looking somewhere else. Great job by Dak right there to recognize coming and getting the ball out.
How about visiting with Dak this week and Dak talking about how much clearer he sees the game now in all these years. The clarity.
Play action. Prescott steps up, throws, incomplete.
Unable to get the football.
Was looking for Pickens again.
He's looking back in that sun in that direction. Don't know if that was an issue. Kind of shielding his eyes right there, maybe indicating that.
Well, this should have been an easy one. It's just going to be a simple play action. Come around, and now over the middle right there. Throw it. He just runs up in the pocket and misses him. Now Pickens sees the sun, so you can't see the ball, but I'm not entirely sure, even if you didn't have the sun, you could have got there.
So it's up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 38. Handoff, short run. Davis doesn't get much on that one.
We just saw Brian Cook, the safety, go into the game on that 1st.
Hello, Mr. Pablo.
Right ankle injury. He was doing some like jogging on the sideline. That was tough. He will try and play through it, but only on 3rd downs for him.
Watch your ball.
Right now, as you see 34, taking that spot to the bench. Edwards in for them.
Yeah, Edwards, the veteran, played a lot of ball, but just not a lot of time this year. Calling him up.
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Floyd outside. He didn't get it. It's going to be 4th at about 2. 2 or 3. We'll see if they go again.
Go to the kickoff.
Mr. Automatic.
That's his new nickname.
They're going to bring the kicker in here.
Of course, he made the 42-yarder last Sunday to beat Philadelphia.
Field goal's up and good.
This is 30 yards to him.
Simple and easy on the kick.
Aubrey and finds his way to straighten out right down the middle almost.
Right down the middle.
The Cowboys. We've had 4 straight scoring drives between these teams so far this game.
We got ourselves a shootout in Dallas. Anybody brand new in here for the first time, say hello. We'd love to welcome you in.
It has made such a difference in her since we started giving her this. He looks great. This is the best he's looked in a long time. He was right up downstairs and acting like a puppy.
I do the best for her. She does the same for me.
Hey, Santa Claus, Coca-Cola commercial. Great commercial. Love the Coca-Cola commercials. Random thought. Fantastic Four was good. Nice.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse, Uriel Adame.
Maybe I'm always here to help. Show me, Carfax. Carfax can show how damage impacts price, so you don't have to overpay. Always look for me and shop millions of great deals at Carfax.com.
Kraft mac and cheese is better than the holidays. We'll bring you closer to your loved ones, not closer to questions like, so why are you single? What's changed about you? Are you still thinking of doing computer? Are you eating bread again? Did you get the article I sent you? Did I tell you about my knee? Kraft mac and cheese, best thing ever.
CBS next Thursday.
Viva la revolution!
Today, the King Hogs.
Matlock is all new. CBS next Thursday, 9/8 Central.
The John Madden Thanksgiving celebration concludes tonight at 8:20 p.m. Eastern on NBC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
We're back on a sunny day in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Remigio back for the Chiefs, who begin this week 3 games back with the Broncos in the AFC West. That's just, again, one example of why it's desperate times for Kansas City and the Cowboys today, both needing this game. It's Thornton on the run back.
All right, here we go. Thornton on the run back. He doesn't get a lot. I'm going to start at the 24.
Cowboys serve the team's annual early Thanksgiving Day meal at the Salvation Army of North Texas on Wednesday, November 12th. The team split into 2 groups to aid approximately 600 less fortunate men and women at both the Salvation and Social Services Center in Dallas and Fort Worth. That's a long-standing tradition, Tony.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I did that every year we were here. It was a great experience. You got to meet.
Shotgun, look at the throw. Mahomes, cross, Kelsey, big catch. Kelsey for 22 yards and a first down.
I mean, just watch right here. He drops back, and look at this route. He's going inside. He's going to end up getting back outside. You've got to make him feel that way. That's wow.
What are they barking at? Somebody at my door?
That's impressive, Jim. He is playing outside.
Doesn't look that way.
He's out for this snap. Wiley in for him. Again, without Noah Gray today, inactive.
Play action. Mahomes, look at the throw again. Gets it off down the field. Incomplete.
Had to get rid of it quickly. He got hit by Solomon Thomas. Pass was headed in the direction of Worthy.
And you'll see at the top of your screen, Thomas is going to get right past Kingsley, 76 there. And this is Mahomes basically throwing the ball away. So that's actually a winning play for a quarterback because you throw the ball away, no chance of an interception, stay in phase. Great job by Thomas, so great impressive.
3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1.
Smith-Schuster comes in for the Chiefs on 2nd and 10. And a pass.
Mahomes gets that off to Worthy, gain of 9.
About a yard short of the first.
Yeah, he's in rhythm, seeing the field. Dak's doing the same thing. Other than the interception, I feel like Dak is playing outstanding football as well. This is a great mano-a-mano, right? Kind of a game where it's like you versus me, and who's going to actually do it and win this game.
3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1.
Playing great this year. He's got a big demand today, and you got a great opportunity in front of you. You still got to go through.
3rd and 1. Operating in Dallas territory again.
Changing the play at the line.
Moving around Kelsey, who's in there to block, and if they get Hunt.
Handoff, Hunt, first down.
The first.
I know you're going to talk about 3rd and 1. Hunt. He's automatic.
He's been close to automatic. But Mahomes so far in this game, 6 for 8, 74 yards and a pair of touchdown throws.
And he's in rhythm. Just watch right here. This is the 3rd and 14 where he just willed it like last week where he's just going to go ahead and look up. And then the timing on this throw. Before you come out, you throw a high pointed ball in the back of the end zone exactly how you teach it. And you see Kelsey. Kelsey Hicks.
Mahomes up at the center
41-yard line of the Cowboys.
from the 41-yard line. Down the field he goes. Incomplete. Looking for Thornton. He overthrew everybody. Flag back there. It's going to be holding. That's going to make it 1st and 20.
Holding. Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Hold on, Josh Simmons, the rookie left tackle. And this is offensive line, by the way.
Yeah, let's get those likes up. We need 38 likes to get to 100. Help us out. 38 likes on Thanksgiving.
I want you to watch that. Actually, it's the incredible play. He's going to turn around and come off it. But that's going to be called. And by the way, Odigizua has been playing at a very high level, Jim. I mean, once Quinn Williams comes in, you're like, what? Am I going to keep playing? No. Yeah, it's only going to help you. And now he's turned it up. They've got a three-headed monster with Clark, Williams, no Odigizua.
Shotgun, about to get killed. Throws it underneath. Kelsey, gain of about 1, maybe 2.
The Odigizua sack of Hurts last week. One of the biggest and best sacks of the year in the league. Here you look at the AFC playoff picture and look where Kansas City resides entering week 13 in 10th position. Look how tightly bunched it is. And the problem they have
lost to all three of those teams. So they're technically 2 games behind. And if they lose today 3, it's so challenging for both these teams. Whoever wins today, you do have a way to get into the playoffs. If you lose,
Kansas City looking to throw. Mahomes dancing around, still looking for time.
make sure you can buy some time. Again, no, he's going down.
Cannot get sacked.
Stayed after him. And Clowney eventually got him.
3rd down coming up. And 26. True. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in.
How do we teach it over and over again? They do it. They continue with the coverage. It's a coverage set. But it's really about rush lane integrity. On a short week, it's really hard because you're not getting all these reps on the practice field. You're walking through. Clowney, this team, you got to continue to play over and over again for 5, 6, 7 seconds like you did there.
We got an injury timeout.
Rebel is down for Dallas.
6:52 remaining in the half.
By the way, having Clowney, and by the way, Coach Sean Iver knows Rebel, that's a big one. He's been playing good ball. The 3rd round pick, they hit on him.
We'll step aside with the injury.
Target's
All right.
are delivering fixed prices all week long. Get 40 to 50.
Be right back here in just a minute. All right, Robert Sprite, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
With Hibby and Jid, with Besting Glass, Face Keys from York, we can house up at the tailgate and eat full board.
Who asked for a sequel?
Harry did. Nothing stops college football. Nothing stops Ram.
Interesting. Doesn't tell you who that is.
I'm trying to find a new beginning.
Casey, need my marshals.
That's somebody fine.
Look like God's country to you. But the Devils run free out there, man.
They're now they're killers, you see. They're a protector.
CBS March 1st. Full length teaser online now.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Target, where game day meets the holidays.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something here.
And by Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. I had a look at a number of our members of our incredible crew. We got to break bread with last night, celebrate Thanksgiving, and some heartfelt speeches by many of our technical team members, really touching.
3rd down and 26.
As
Rice gets it, but he ain't going to get hardly any. They're going to be at midfield. 4th down and 16. They're going to be punting back to Dallas. Got him 10 back.
Yeah, but it's all set up by the longest sack of the year, probably 11.3 seconds on 2nd down for Patrick Mahomes, and that just shows you the effort of this Cowboy team. And they've been leaping off the tape the last few weeks and how their effort.
Alexa is the Chiefs punter with Winchester, the 2nd longest tenured Chief.
Here comes the punt.
2nd longest tenured to Kelsey. Here is Riza sending it down to Turpin at the 15.
Turpin at the 15. Fair catch.
I know you were a punt returner.
And, of course, we have another timeout. Gotta love it.
Our AI agents were doing some pretty weird things.
Did you order all these paper clips?
Order.
Stop that.
Order. No. So, we got Rubric. They have an expert at rewinding things back. Refund. Refund. Yes.
10, 10, 10, 10.
Take that and rewind it back. Take that, rewind it back.
Honestly, I didn't think you'd be this helpful.
Hey, take that, rewind it back. All right, ready for an ultra?
Thirsty for an ultra?
Don't forget, results on the line. Again.
How you like me now? Tuesday Trouble has triple support now. How about some snow after Thanksgiving? Talking about my location here. 3 models now showing a winter storm in 5 days. This is within reasonable window to take it seriously.
Snow tires. And when that goes poorly, diamond earrings delivered directly to your house. Say yes to what you want this holiday and to the joy of Sam's Club.
They're not saying anything about accumulation yet, though.
They're a financial services company, too. Like, he's so much more than Saquon Barkley. He's also Stay Calm Barkley.
That's got ice. That's got ice. And that's got snow. So who knows? I don't want ice. I'd rather have snow or rain. I don't want ice. Is not something you want.
17 Pro at AT&T. We can get their best deal without needing the most expensive.
Ice is not something you want.
She loves her selfies.
Who's that?
No, well,
Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan not required.
December 5th.
Get this guy.
You got to build a case that is airtight.
Dun,
It's kind of like watching myself at work. The #1 new show of the season.
He went to move the bike. Why?
That's the question. Boston Blue returns on CBS Friday, December 5th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
All right, here we go.
The amazing shots of today's game are provided by
6 minutes left in the second.
So the Cowboys.
1st down and 10.
And here they start this
Handoff, short run, Williams. Gain of about 2, maybe 3. 2nd down and 7.
We get them there in the playoffs. We get them on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Gino. Thanksgiving to you, fellas. You're here, and I don't know if you got the word to Husky, but what is it, moratorium on penalties?
No, it's a great game. 3 fouls, right? 2 holds, a short 5. Look, in these games, get the football down, let the veteran quarterbacks dictate the tempo. That's exactly right. Great to have you here today.
Good to be here, man.
You know your stuff, and I agree with you. Let's go watch some football and not some flag.
Play action. Look at the throw. Dancing around, running for his life. Throws on a run. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
He got hit by Gelati. He got knocked down on the ground. Let's have a little chat about it.
Look at, hey, listen, I'm telling you. He's like, are you fine? Yeah, I'm fine, but can you throw a flag? He goes, yeah, I'm not going to throw a flag. He's not here cheating. He just talks about it.
Exactly.
He's like, yeah, but I mean, you could.
Jam. I think what I said there. You're looking at steps, and to me, it's just one, and then he turns the shoulder, not the head neck.
And it's instant, it's slow replay, not real speed. You know what I mean? That probably played out a little more bang.
Exactly. So you agree, no flag. I agree. Thank you. 3rd and 7.
Third down and 7. 3rd and 7. Shotgun. Dak looking for. Got a man. Throws underneath. Caught. Ferguson. Out to the 30. First down. Catch of about 7. That'll get him it.
Chris Jones did his part. You'll see him at the top right here. The difference was Dak did his part even better, extending the play and checking it down.
Handoff. Turpin on the end around. That guy can move. Gain of about 6. 2nd and 4.
We showed you the AFC playoff.
I'm going to mark it 7. 2nd and 3.
This is tougher. It's even tougher for the Cowboys, isn't it?
This is really difficult. Think if they go 5 and 6, right? 5, 6, and 1. Well, now you've got to somehow get here. So even if San Francisco, with 5 games left, were to lose 2 games, not good enough. So they'd have to lose 3 of the next 5 for you to get in the playoffs. You basically have to win out.
Shotgun. Throw in. Incomplete. Threw it right in the dirt. And a late flag.
Three of these teams, Chicago, Green Bay, San Francisco, and Detroit. Got to beat out 3 of those 4 teams. They will play Detroit 1 week from tonight.
Yeah.
So they can take care and control that a little bit. But all that being said,
The offense downfield illegally, number 78. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
3rd down. Penalties declined.
Like you were talking about. If Dallas can win this game today, this is the biggest one, right? We see the Lions. That's their hardest game because they're at Detroit coming up. After that, I think they're going to be favored every game the rest of the year because a lot of them are at higher. And then to finish the season is going to be okay with Washington and New York. So to me, you got a serious shot at getting the playoffs if you win today.
Dak gets it off. Caught. There's Pickens. First down. And a late flag.
Marker down in the area where the ball was caught. Connor was in on the quarterback quickly, who was somehow able to complete it for 12 yards.
This will be interesting because Dak missed the hot route. When people all blitz from your left, where do you throw it? To the left. But he made it work.
Interference. Defense, number 35. That penalty is declined.
Penalties decline. Pass interference, result of the play.
And that'll be Watson just holding at the top of the route. But Pickens just going up, I'm running a go route. Nope, goodbye. It's ticky-tack call, but won't matter. But you see, he misses the blitz pressure. That's twice. He had the hot throw on the interception he missed, and the throwing interception, we call it hot, meaning no one's blocking this guy. You got to throw it where he blitzes from.
Saw a little tug at the jersey there, Gino. That's probably what they saw, too.
At the 48, 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Takes the handoff to Lamb.
Got the screen to Lamb. Down to the 45. Dropped it to 44. 2nd down and about 1 coming up.
Rusher that Dak is really doing a great job of beating with the throw, knowing where the outlets are. So you're going to see pressure come from this side. And as soon as it comes, up the middle, he has an outlet in his brain. Throw it where they come from, that side. So you got a little lucky on the 3rd down. They had a run call that was faster than the other one. But right now, he's in rhythm, Jim.
2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. Handoff up the middle. 1st down and more. He's loose. And he may be going to the house. Davis, touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys, wow.
Clap your hands!
17-14 with the extra point.
I want you to watch the fullback. Lipke right here. Gets in there, takes on Bolton. But it was really the fact that Kansas City hadn't seen that formation. On a short week, you don't get to rep it. You're like, where's this ball going to go? We don't know how to fit the gaps. Touchdown. What a monster player.
An 85-yard drive in 8 plays.
That kind of willed that drive, too.
Nice kick. Extra points. Good.
Yeah. Extra point. Good by Aubrey. 43 yards for number 43. And the Cowboys.
That was something right there. That was a nice run. We got ourselves a 3-point game with 3:30 left of the second. He actually said easy money. Is that what you said? Easy money? Mr. Big Stuff. Well, that was a good song. The Big Stuff.
You made the nice list. Oh, Page in the flesh. Rookie of the year. Swishmas came early this year. Whoa, Zena.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Bryson kept you cool. Very nice. Yeah, Zena. CD Lamb breaking those DB's ankles is not very nice. But those routes sure are. Maybe next year.
3:10 when we come back. That's a lifetime for Mahomes. That is a lifetime.
You got to get Jerry to stop drafting players with food names. Oh, boy. In the last 2 years, you've had Cooks, Lamb, Bass, and red wine. That's not a roster. That's a 3-course French dinner.
Nobody actually believes that football's a conspiracy to sell food. Look at them. They're working.
Look, I'm not saying that the Dallas Cowboys are barbecue sales,
Better not be.
but it's getting real hard to keep convincing people that football's not selling food.
That's a great commercial if you guys can see that one. The Uber Eats commercial.
With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And many were even 100% plaque-free.
Don't use serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or
John Coffey. Happy Thanksgiving.
Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin needs.
Need to trade Blue and Vaughn for Henry. I don't think the Ravens are going to trade Henry, though.
CBS Sports has got you an extra helping of college football on back-to-back days. First, a doubleheader tomorrow, and Saturday, a big-time matchup with playoff.
That's right. College football, you start getting it tomorrow on Friday. College football tomorrow.
And the Chiefs will try to answer as Malik Davis has his second career touchdown and his longest career rush. Pretty impressive. He showed some juice on that run, Tony.
He did. It was bad timing by Chris Jones to go outside of his depth a little bit there. A couple guys, but it's really the play design. And you said it, Davis filling that first. Why gets more carries, Jim?
Yeah. He's had a dizzying number of ups and
All right, here comes the kickoff.
Practice squad and active roster waived by the Cowboys in April, re-signed in August, waived again late August on the final cuts, re-signed to the practice squad.
Biggest run of.
It goes on and on and on, up and down.
Taking it to 5, 10, Kansas City 15 at the 20. Chiefs at the 25, out to the 30, 32. Chiefs will start at the 32.
Stories start at Macy's, where you'll find the perfect somethings for all the special someones on your guest list, gift list. Plus, Macy's has everything you need to celebrate, whether you're hosting at home, headed to a party, or cozying up on the couch. Scan to shop the most wonderful holiday gifts with Macy's Gift Guide now. Okay, the Cowboys now see what the defense can do.
Handoff, off tackle, gain of 4. Second down and 6. Walter, welcome back. Yeah, I was sent the picture. Well, thank you. I got the picture. Glad you got to do that. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving over at the park.
You just didn't shorten that space in there. He gave.
I had the picture already sent to me.
It's on me.
I think Doug sent it to me.
It's not on you guys. It's on me. You lucked out.
That's awesome when you can do that.
For sure.
He's trying to get a sack of his own.
Second down and 5. Second and 5.
So we got a number of
Handoff again. Solid run. Hunt out for a first down.
That's about the 46. As you look at the time.
Yep, that's the one I got. That's a good one.
Remember, they deferred at the top.
That is a good one, Walter.
You're gonna go ahead and.
3 good people in the chat in there.
But to me, Kareem Hunt having 30 carries, they might even try and get a snap off here. But if you have 3 timeouts, I wouldn't.
First down and 10. First and 10.
I would just try and jump off sides.
Now they go ahead and run the play.
Handoff up the middle.
Another 3.
157. That'll stop it with the 2 minute. They're just shy of midfield.
Questionable, but Kareem Hunt 30 carries, only 4 days, coming back, doing it again today.
8 for 40.
Blake says he can't wait for the Eagles game tomorrow. That'll be at 3 o'clock. Eagles and the Bears.
The only pure thing in this world. There's something you're hiding.
This world goes much deeper than you imagine.
Burn them all. If your father and I do not return, you go as far and as fast as you can.
What's that always said?
So he never quits.
That's right. Sully's never quit. The day is come. Avatar, Fire and Dash. When you get your tea.
Another Avatar movie.
New Balance. We got now.
I get it. It's hard to change. Me? I'm pretty loyal. Been on the same team for 17 years. Same coach for 11. Never switched my number once. I start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. So, Kurtz, I shoot from the same spot every time. You can imagine how good something has to be for me to change.
All the new Google phones are pushing.
Yeah. With Visa's fraud protection, you don't pay for what you don't buy.
What you going to now?
Just need that security card in the back. No one is more secure than Visa.
From stadium to stadium, Crown Royal delivers more than just cocktails. It delivers generosity. Wherever the royal rig rolls up, the generous spirit follows, bringing fans together from coast to coast. Crown Royal packs triple bags with gifts for our military.
Let's go. Let's go. Yep, Green Bay did win, John.
It's all about showing up. Kick off your Thanksgiving and show your generous spirit with Crown Royal.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Visa. Visa, everywhere you want to be. And by Avatar, Fire and Ash, in theaters.
All right, here we go. Huddling up.
I feel like that was the Cowboys team earlier in the year. It was fire on offense. And
Just shy of midfield.
But today, both these team seasons.
At their own 47, 2nd and 8.
Big time. This is a big last 2 minutes of the first half, too. Check over the game.
Might have gotten offside.
And the heave down the field.
Oh, Worthy could have caught that for a big play.
Bland behind him. Maybe Bland got a hand on it, but it looked like the Cowboys jumped.
Well, that's why he's thrown up as a quarterback. So he's just going to jump off sides. The difference is Worthy didn't see it.
Defense number 90. 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty.
He could have said 90, 92, 90.
Take it, Rick.
41.
Watch this. Did Bland get a hand? Well, his hand was in there. But would have been a 36-yard completion.
But the idea is the receiver has to see that they jumped offside, so his head gets around.
All right, here we go. Mahomes under center.
To the end, and Bland did a great job.
2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 to Pacheco. And Overshown was waiting for him. Now you got a 3rd and 2.
And this Overshown,
he's something else. He'll bring possession.
Is the real deal.
A heavy dose of it.
He
3rd down and 2. 1:32 on the clock and counting.
Was really apparent last week against Philadelphia. He was all over the place.
Trying to get the play in and get it together.
Either direction. That's rare. Now we got a monster play. 3rd and 2.
Overshown from Tyler, Texas, hometown of Patrick Mahomes. He called it the Battle of the 903 area code. He wants a sack on it today. Here's
Mahomes going to take off running, gets the 1st down. Inside the 45 to the 44.
I mean, he beats the spy. It's a correct defensive call again. But the difference is he's actually using his leverage against Murray Jr. twice.
Shotgun, Mahomes going to throw. Got all day, throws it incomplete.
in the area of Juju.
Pocket was closing on him pretty quick.
Well, we got the Verizon halftime report coming up. First half highlights and analysis from our crew. We sent along our Thanksgiving wishes to all of them, our great pals who've been on the road 4 times with us this year. And a performance, folks, from Post Malone.
Post Malone at halftime? Well, he won't be too bad.
2nd and 10.
This is the play right here. This will determine whether they're going to actually have a chance at a touchdown, in my opinion.
Mahomes takes off running, throws on the run. Flag down. Pacheco gets the first down, but what's the flag?
Wrestling match, but called for an infraction, I'm sure. Simmons took his defender to the ground.
Holding. Offense number 7.
Holding offense.
10-yard penalty. 2nd down. You saw it right when it was happening in real time. Just go ahead and watch the top of your screen. This is our first round pick.
What's this?
Oh,
You might do it that way.
I'm not so sure. I think Gene.
I think when you get there and you turn in that leverage there, Tony, at the end, he's got great feet. He just needs a punch. You get it, keep in front of him.
That's the second holding call in this half on Simmons. 2nd and 20.
It's well said, Jim. Well, that was the play where I said you had a chance.
2nd and 20.
No touchdown.
Pump fake, step it up, taking off.
Overshown. Able to knock the ball out of his hands in the battle of the 903s.
Look at you, area code things.
Yes.
We got a flag on the play. I got a feeling it's going to be holding defense.
High school in Tyler. Well,
Hit that subscribe if you're new today. If you're going to roll out at halftime, make sure you can find us.
He couldn't wait for this matchup. And again, he said to get a sack on Mahomes in this game, it's mandatory. He almost got a forced fumble. No, it was a forced fumble, but it goes out of bounds.
I call him the eraser.
Yeah.
He's the eraser. He makes up for mistakes for other people and just figures out how to get it done.
27 seconds.
Both by each team. Illegal formation. Offense number 71. Illegal use of the hands, illegal contact, correction, illegal contact, defense. Number 34. Both balls will offset. Replay 2nd down.
So Overshown, yeah, you got the
2nd and 20 again.
Let's try to get a takeaway, but all things wash out here for a 2nd down and 20.
This is actually a really unique situation right here. Where's Butker's line, right? Where can he kick from indoors? You got to assume the 40 will take a chance, even the 45. No sacks. Trying to see this matter zone. No one runs in with him. So it's you can check the ball down, something inside.
Quick toss over to Worthy. Cowboys hold it to a short game.
Worthy short gain. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, you see the target line.
3rd down and 16.
What would be Butker's career long, a 62-yarder?
Wow. That's a great line. I like that. Basically, where he's kicked his longest field goal. That is exactly where that line should be. I like that.
Jawan Taylor, by the way, just came to the sideline. The right tackle holding an elbow, his right elbow. Jalen Moore comes in for him. And it's 3rd and 16.
Watch out. This is Quinn Williams' territory.
3rd and 16. 3rd and 16.
After the trade, 2 games played. He's been dominant in these situations.
Mahomes runs away from it. Throws on a run. No.
We got a flag on the field. Right on the sideline. And the Chief sideline was calling for that.
Well, this is interesting because if he's in the field of play, it can't really be a penalty on the Cowboys.
Looked like he might have still been at the field of play, Chief.
Like it a little bit.
Yep.
There is no foul on the play. The ruling is an incomplete pass.
That's a good job.
No foul, incomplete pass.
Was Mahomes' knee down on the ground before he released the football as well.
Yeah, that was clearly shoved by Fowler. A good yard still, 2 yards. inside the field of play. I see what you're talking about there with the shin, the knee. But in the end, it's 4th and 16. Eliza comes in to punt.
Now they're going to punt.
Back and changing it, Gene, even if he was down, because they're punting anyways. The 2-3 yards wouldn't matter.
Yeah, no, that's the case. Yes. They look like they're having a little conversation right now, though, Johnny. That may be what they're doing.
But I'm like, it's 3 yards, guys. It's a punt.
Put the ball at the 38-yard line, and it will be 4th down.
Not the 38. That was close, John, who is great. It's the 48.
I don't care if you put that what you bet, what you wagered. No, I don't care about that. That definitely was not a penalty.
Actually, the clock should be running.
Yes, Jim. So they went from a stop clock on the field to finding out he's down inbounds, which would then create a running clock. They'll look at Dallas and Coach Sean Hummer.
And he should take a
See if he
timeout.
points that time off down a little bit. The 10-second deduction, yes.
And he should. Dallas should take a timeout. That way they got a chance at a block punt and a field goal.
All right, Jane, I don't see anything here as far as a Cowboy timeout. The clock has not started yet.
Come on.
Gene, I think it is. You know, I'm thinking that Dallas must have called the timeout there, fellas. They went back and put 18 seconds on the clock, and it stopped.
Okay. Riser. It's
Out of bounds.
Got almost blocked there, but a foul. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Walmart.
Back in 30.
Mr. Gritch, I need your help. We have to tell him Louisville about Walmart's Black Friday deals.
November 25th to the 30th. I didn't even know it was November.
You'd be the hero of Louisville.
Hero. Hi. I'm hiring the dedication.
All right, here we go. Dallas with the ball.
Okay, we're back with the final seconds. Again, the Verizon halftime report coming up, and the crew back in New York have the story of the Packers' big win. Love's 4 touchdown passes and that victory at Detroit. And Post Malone.
Sub it up if you're new with halftime coming up.
His community raised in Grapevine nearby, but his dad used to work concessions at Cowboy home games.
He did.
Post Malone.
Old Texas Stadium. I was there a time or two, and Post Malone, you're one of my all-time favorites. Can't wait to see him here at halftime.
Cowboys.
Handoff Williams around the outside.
I don't like that.
He's got to pick up.
You know, we fumbled one time, like 2008 or 9.
That'll do it. It is halftime.
We fumbled, they got a field goal attempt. It's like, just down it.
Cowboys are going to the locker room with the lead. And we go down to Tracy.
Thanks a lot, and Coach. After a fast start, 2 straight punts. What are you going to get back to doing in that second half?
All right, halftime, everybody. Use the restroom, get your beverages, get your snacks going, all that kind of stuff.
We'll see how it goes the second half.
In terms of defense, what adjustments do you want to see, especially on 3rd down getting off the field?
Yeah, right. We've got to be great 3rd down situations. We need to make a play and get off the field.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Dallas 17, Kansas City 14. Halftime is next after these first half highlights and a word from your local station.
For now, the holidays are stressful, but Verizon's got a bunker seal on the new Samsung Galaxy S25.
Hey, Gemini, what's in this string, Gemini?
Right now.
Oh, nutcracker. Gemini, where am I?
You're in a blender.
Okay.
Time for elf care. Gemini, find me a massage, please.
Oh, that was fast.
This Black Friday, get Samsung S25 Ultra and watch and tab, all for $0.
Cowboys with the lead at halftime, everybody.
Marshall's new series, CBS March 1st, full-length teaser online now.
Meet Grace. She has Demodex blepharitis. She wakes up with itchy, crusty eyelids every morning. Now meet the Demodex mites. They wake up thriving, but Grace is over this endless routine. Oh, Grace. Ask your doctor about Xdemvy, a prescription that targets and kills the mites. Don't touch the tip of the bottle to your eye or any surface to minimize contamination. Wait 15 minutes before inserting contact lenses.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Plenty of commercials. Let's go.
Break the cycle. Kill the mites.
It's the year-end sales event with Ford Crew Black Friday.
Initiating great time to buy sequence.
Black Friday deals engaged.
Ford SUVs, Argo. Bronco family, built wild. It's go time. Built Ford tough trucks, Argo.
Okay, let's go.
What's that one do?
Oh, you'll see.
This is how you do Black Friday.
During the Ford year-end sales event,
Get 0% APR for 60 months.
Yoo-hoo. Welcome in.
90 days on select 2025 Ford vehicles.
Anyone who uses drugs, even occasionally, is at risk of an overdose. Fentanyl and other substances are being mixed into street drugs in Maryland, and you may not even know it. Fentanyl is an opioid 50 times stronger than heroin. Just a small amount can be fatal. And many of the other substances may not be intended for humans.
Waiting for this second half recall here.
To learn more, visit stopoverdose.maryland.gov or call or text 988.
If you can't, we can.
Michael and Son.
Michael and Sons.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse. And I don't know how to say that one. Dutchie's back in. Hey, Omar. Somebody grab Omar's link and drop it in there if you wouldn't mind.
Both squads trading blows, taking turns, carving one another up. But the Cowboys got the last laugh. They hold a slim lead over the Chiefs at the half by the score of 17-14. Welcome back to Studio 43 and the Verizon halftime with the best 5G network in America. There's only one best. JB, along with Coach Nate and Matt.
Yeah, I think you look at the first half. To me, this is killing the two quarterbacks. So I think Dak Prescott, after the first interception, settled in, good decision making, got CeeDee Lamb involved early, often. For Patrick Mahomes, I think the story this first half has been his legs, his ability to extend plays, extend drives, 2 big third down rushes.
Mahomes has done a good job with his legs in the second half, or the second quarter, I mean.
Dak is doing a good job of recognizing the blitz, buying time ever so slightly, and then hitting the vulnerabilities in the defense. If he continues to do that, his offense will move up and down the field.
I think the second half comes down to two things: taking the football away, what defense is able to do that, and then offensively, who's able to make the big plays.
Welcome back in, Plymouth Rock.
43-yard touchdown run right there. It's going to come down to big plays and takeaways.
All right, folks, and as you may have heard, the UFC has a new home starting in January. That home, Paramount Plus, and that means we have a new colleague, the incomparable Dana White. Happy Thanksgiving, Dana.
Happy Thanksgiving, JB. Now, I know Thanksgiving is a day reserved for family, food, football, and fighting. No, I'm just kidding. No fighting. But mark your calendar right now, because on January 24th, there will be fighting. UFC 324, headlined by Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett for the interim lightweight title, and the co-main event, Kayla Harrison versus the GOAT, Amanda Nunes for the undisputed bantamweight title. All you need is Paramount Plus. No more pay-per-view. Okay, maybe a little fighting. Gotta go. Second half, boys.
Yeah, Dana, shout out to the UFC. The only fighting we want to see is in the octagon. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Keep me away from Coach. Keep me away from Coach.
Okay. That would be a nice one. All right, folks. Hey, look here. We have a special halftime performance from one of the biggest artists in the world, Post Malone. That's when the Verizon halftime report continues after this.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one best.
All right, I guess we get a little bit of Post Malone here as we're sitting.
I want success. Get it for me.
This business will bleed you dry. You're playing with the devil's money. What's the plan here? I'm just getting started.
Landman, new season.
Landman.
Only on Paramount Plus. On December 5th. Let's go. TV's hottest town. Turns up the heat. Sheriff Country and Fire Country return all new CBS Friday, December 5th. Say something. What is that?
Flag football. That flag football is a hot thing right now.
Say something. Chase rings. Chase gold.
Chase me.
Nah, chase me.
Chase all. It's all up for grabs now. NFL flag. Chase something.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one best.
You got the secret. I don't think it's a secret.
Oh, now they're going to push their Black Friday deals.
Everyone's got their lucky something. And they're
Black Friday deal.
fans who have been wearing the same jersey to every game.
It is dry in here.
And again, I've got my own pair of lucky
It's a little
socks.
chilly outside, using a heater to keep warm, and a little warm in here.
Fan like a pro. NFLshop.com.
We're back at halftime at AT&T Stadium. The tradition of giving only grows bigger on Thanksgiving Day. For 29 years, the Dallas Cowboys and the Gene and Jerry Jones family have proudly kicked off the Salvation Army's Big Red Kettle campaign. And this holiday season, they're joined by a massive star who can spread joy in a way that's even bigger.
Post Malone.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. To kick off the holiday season in a big way, I've teamed up with the Dallas Cowboys to remind you that when you donate to the Salvation Army, you make a big difference for your neighbors in need. Your donation helps put food on the table, presents under the tree, and so much more. Go big and give bigger by finding a red kettle near you or donating online today. I love you.
Post Malone's got tattoos everywhere. Good Lord.
And now, the tradition continues. Here to kick off the annual Salvation Army Red Kettle campaign, please welcome 9-time Diamond Certified Global Superstar, Post Malone.
Kid on the limousine, I got 10 pounds down in Tennessee. I ain't got the time.
Gotta turn it down a little so I can keep from getting dinged. He is definitely a unique personality. He's doing all country now. I don't think he's been country his whole time, though. But he's doing country now. Got your outside Christmas lights put up. Nice. You got 6 to 8 inches of snow coming tomorrow. Oh, I would love that. That's just me, though. I had a turkey sandwich, Dutchie. Omar. Had a turkey sandwich from a local place. Dutchie's working. What time is it over there, Omar? Oh, wonder what the halftime music is at the Ravens game tonight. Going through the music here. Probably have at least one more song here, I'd imagine. Oh, here come the cheerleaders. Anybody else notice he's got one boot up and one boot down?
Thank you very much, ladies.
Yeah, he had to do this song. This is one of his more popular ones. I actually like this song. So this song is a good song. Little John, oh boy, some help. All by myself. Weekend. Dream work. Got some help. Yeah, it's 12:15 a.m. Yeah, I know you worked overnight. I just didn't know how late it was over there. Glad you're hanging in with us while you're listening with us. Hopefully, we're making your night go by quicker, Omar. Love this song. I had some help. I don't know what kind of pants he's wearing. It's like 1970s discotheque pants he's wearing. Pringle, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in. Dream work. Yeah, got some help.
I love you so very much, Dallas, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the best team in the world, the Dallas Cowboys. I hope everyone has a great night. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. And I love you more than I could ever say. And we love you, 94. We love you. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Very nice. Post Malone doing a nice job. Give him credit. Doing a nice job. All right, we're minutes away from the second half kicking in. We are revamped and ready to go after a musical interlude.
Everybody, the leg has been passed. This Thanksgiving, bend together like never before. Get a profit boost, build a parlay. Only fan.
Hit the road, Jack. You won't be told no more. It's Jack's December sale.
Don't you come back no more.
Massive Black Friday savings. We'll even pay off your credit card debt up to $5,000. No payments till 2020.
All right, well, it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes for the second half. Kansas City's getting the ball to start the second half. They are down 3. Oh, Jack, you don't come back no more.
The Maryland Lottery Holiday Raffle is here with your best chance to win $1 million. Only a limited number of tickets will be sold. are also 10 $100,000 prizes, and 3 people will win $50,000 in early bird drawings. The final $1 million drawing is on January 2nd. So play the Maryland Lottery now, because tickets are going fast.
If you can't, we can.
Now we just got to wait for all the little commercials to run through while they clean up the field.
Hear my footsteps. Hear my footsteps. Carrying my passion, my drive, my commitment. Making my presence felt. Making an impact on and off the field. These cleats gave me a platform, a way to help others. Now I wear my heart on them. That's why I'm proud to represent the National Medal of Honor Museum Foundation.
I'm going to go make a switch real quick on chairs. Because we're going to go right into the late game after this.
We get bikes away. We have pizza parties. We have basketball games. Give our
All
back into those supported to the.
right, I will be right back here in just a minute, everybody.
So the next generation can find.
Let me just go switch out.
I will continue to make my commitment. Running towards the.
Looking forward to a big second half here.
Hear my footsteps. Hear my footsteps. This is my cause. In these are my cleats.
This isn't just combat. It's cinema. Every strike is a frame. Every rivalry, a story. This canvas is more than a stage. It's where stories live, where worlds collide, where legends are made. It's on the new home of UFC, Paramount Plus.
From stadium to stadium, Crown Royal delivers more than just cocktails. It delivers generosity. Crown Royal packs purple bags with gifts for our military. NFL legends and fans. For your generous spirit with Crown Royal.
Here are the first half highlights presented by State Farm. Cowboys lead it 17-14. About to begin the third quarter with the Cowboys kicking to Kansas City. It's 14-7 after the first. The Chiefs led. They got blanked in the second quarter, Tony. Cowboys put up 10 in the second, including that big burst by Malik Davis. They give them the lead. Huge burst right there. I think that's really the difference right now. But the hold by Dallas to end the first half was huge, especially the double up opportunity you talked about. If you can't see
All right.
Get the ball scored. Yeah, good with that. By 11 all of a sudden. So right now,
Buddy Hepburn, happy Thanksgiving.
need this game, and it's going to come down to these two guys. You've seen how it's played on the first half. Mahomes relying on the run game a little bit in a good way, but getting the stop by Dallas. Dak is playing exceptional football outside of the interception. This is the game, Jim. Dak versus Patrick. In some ways, your season, playoffs, future comes down to the second half.
All right, let's see what they're going to do here in the second half.
Want to watch. Nothing. By the way, the Chiefs.
As we're getting ready to kick here in just a minute.
In that first half. So Aubrey just Pooch, he barely has to even touch it. But
Here's the kick. Kansas City out to the 30. He's loose.
Near midfield on a big return.
Big return all the way out close to midfield.
Continues to play with confidence. What was the message to your team as you take the field in the second half?
Well, we just said keep attacking the ball. We feel like we're going to get the ball out.
Trying to get all this stuff situated here first. Mahomes bringing him out already. He's moving them quick. Shotgun formation. Single back set. They're going to run. Short gain. Hunt on the run.
This drive with 94 yards now rushing for Kansas City.
This right here, it took a little longer because there's only about 4 reception runs downside the last play at the end for 13. Both coaching staffs have a beat on what the plan is.
Yeah, the plan is to throw the ball, I believe.
Taylor is still out at right tackle. Got hurt late second quarter. Moore is in for him.
Shotgun formation, single back set. They're going to run it again. I'm surprised they stayed on the ground again. You would think they would want to take it off and just start heaving it. But no, they're not going to do that. Of course, I need Mahomes to get yards.
He tried to play through it. He was going to play on just third down. As of now, he is listed as questionable to return with that right ankle injury.
Trace. So Andy Reid and his team, after that good return by Smith, can they take advantage of it? They've got to pick up 6 for
Third down and 6 here. Third down and 6. Brown in motion. Look at the throw. Mahomes caught. First down. It is Brown. Hollywood Brown has the first down. I'm rhyming and I'm not even trying.
They should pick this up. This is not offensive pass interference, which I think they're going to call. Pass interference.
Offensive pass interference called.
Wipes out a 14-yard completion.
I think this is wrong. Watch Worthy. He's just going to run up, and they're calling this a pick. The guy guarding him, he runs into the guy guarding him. He doesn't pick the guy guarding Hollywood Brown. He runs into the guy guarding
That's a bad call. I agree.
He's like, listen, that's the guy guarding me. You know,
Third down and 16.
Every play.
Did you like that call, Gene?
Yeah, you know what? Even though he's not the player guarding the receiver, Jim, that contact and separation is not.
Throws underneath.
Right. Here's Pacheco.
Pacheco is not going to get it all back. He's going to be at midfield, and it's going to be 4th and 5.
At the Dallas 49-yard line. Mahomes is shaken up. He is quickly made aware of the fact it's 4th down. And he's trying to move on to the next play. Now they're going to bring the punting unit out.
They are going to punt. Mahomes is going to get looked at.
Go back like he wanted to go in a huddle. But they're going to punt. So they make nothing of the good return and the good point.
He also wants to talk to the ref right there about the pick call. But right there, 2 huge stops by Dallas. End of the first half and the beginning of the second.
Here's the punt. Got it off clean. Fair catch called. It's going to bounce. It's going to be down at the 3. Down at the 3 by Kansas City. Wow.
What a big play this is. And look at the ball just drop dead at the 1. Kevin Knowles, yes, you're in play. Ball at the 1. Hey, co-pilot.
Wow.
Hey, co-pilot. Show me how to sync my holiday lights to my music.
Let's walk through it together.
Hey, co-pilot. Why are we so far behind?
Toy assembly has declined due to hot cocoa consumption.
You talking to your computer. Help me figure out some instructions.
Convert this recipe on my screen so it feeds 12.
14.
Can you read the HOA guidelines and make sure I'm not breaking any rules?
Adjust the inflatable reindeer so it's not crossing into the neighbor's yard.
Any wiggle room on the reindeer? I really like the reindeer.
Keep it 1,000.
Detroit Kids, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving.
I shake. I cut back. I toe tap these hands, especially this one. We thankful for our strength. I can't hold us. Can't touch us. Like you tried that. But more than anything, we're thankful for bones. Now let's eat.
Play Friday football on Prime is back. As NFC heavyweights collide. The
Friday football. Bears, Eagles.
Bears and Eagles tomorrow. That's going to be good. Should be a good game at least. Hope it is. It's the only game tomorrow, so I hope it's a good one.
Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting.
I bet you it's not long till there's two games on Black Friday. It would not surprise me to see an afternoon game and then an 8 o'clock game on Black Friday coming up in the near future.
Experiences and services. Now you can Airbnb more than an Airbnb.
CBS December 5th.
I need to step away from the vehicle.
If you're covering for someone, I want to know why.
Sheriff Country returns all new CBS Friday, December 5th. This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience.
You expected a blowout on this game?
Is prohibited. Back inside AT&T Stadium, ball was actually first touch possessed at the 3-yard line, and that's where the Cowboys.
Ball marked at the 3-yard line.
The first drive of the second half with the lead.
Handoff, Williams.
And here's Javonte.
Gets a couple yards, maybe 3. Second down and 7 coming up. Second down and 7.
Hussey and the officials came over to talk to Matt Nagy, Mahomes, Andy Reid about that pick play that was called.
And he's telling Matt Nagy, you get out of here, because he was complaining as well. And here's the play again. He's guarding Worthy. And that's where it's like, I already told you what I think about it. But I can see both sides. But
Second and 7. Handoff up the middle again. Gain of about 2. Third down and 3 when they come up. Third down and 3. Yeah, it won't be long, Rory. I think it'll happen.
how many times that's happened to the Chiefs on big plays this year? We saw it last week, right, Jim? They were able to overcome it, but most of the year they haven't. These penalties happen on monster plays.
Well, Andy talked to Tracy about it going to the locker room about how, again, they're menaced by the penalties, and they get a big one that took a first down away from them in Dallas territory on that drive.
How does Dak handle this pressure type look?
3rd and 3.
Pressure coming. 3rd and 3. Dropped.
And Pickens says he caught it. The Chiefs say no, and the officials agree.
And he's
with
not,
Kansas City.
And he's not showing me enough demonstrative, like mannerisms to show me that he did catch it, which means he did drop it.
He did give a little bit of an effort to try to convince him.
He tried. He's like, wait,
No, it's on the ground. 4th and 3.
you be yelling at your coach, right? Throw the flag.
Anthony, we said happy Thanksgiving to you earlier. Welcome back in.
It was a perfect play call.
That's the correct play call. Kansas City going to get the ball back on the punt here.
You're going to get out it anyway, so why go through it all?
Back in the day, the acting mattered a lot more. Now we're going to see it eventually here.
I like the replay, but I didn't miss it.
It takes too much time. You said that. Like,
here's anger.
Drives the ball all the way back to the 30. As a 35, gets out of bounds there, right around the 36-yard line.
Kansas City able to hold the Cowboys and exchange of punts to open the second half. Hope your Thanksgiving table was a special one. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to commercial.
And real cane sugar.
Ocv 74. Welcome in.
Real brewed tea. Real is good. When two mammals love each other, sometimes they do like a good.
Hey, Chris, you're out. Huntley, you're in.
Yeah, I'm only saying happy Thanksgiving to everybody once, Anthony. I can't do it all 3 streams all the way through. I'll end up getting a headache. So I'm making sure I say hello and happy Thanksgiving to everybody, or at least once is my focus. And then just saying hello when everybody comes back in.
NFL Sunday ticket. Now just $48.
If I tried to do it for all 3 streams, I forget who I did and who I didn't, and there'd be somebody who only got it 2 streams and not a third, and I don't want anybody to feel disrespected in any way, shape, or form. Still trying to see what they're calling for this thing for snow.
Has been dark for quite some time. Then I let in the light to help see more of the light inside of me.
I needed more from my antidepressant, so my doctor added Caplyta. proven to provide greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone. Building on my progress without starting over. Weight gain and reported sexual side effects were not common. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion.
It's tough when you do 3 games to keep up with all that type of stuff.
High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness.
All right, what's Kansas City going to do with it here?
These aren't all the side effects. Ask your doctor.
First and 10 to 37. This game was trending way over the total. Now we've already got through 5 minutes of this quarter with nothing, almost.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Copilot on Windows. Meet the computer and you can talk to. Progressive coverage you can count on. Progressive.com. And by Royal Caribbean. It's big time. Pray look at again. More members of our crew. We love them dearly. And they send all their love to all their family members back home. We have family.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
On CBS for decades being away from their homes on this holiday.
They're helping provide joy. So many. And what a special treat we get today. Cowboys-Chiefs, this was on the radar before the season, and now it's shaped up to be a monster game.
They've punted now the last 3 times they've had it.
Play action, going to throw a screen. Wide receiver screen gets about 2 yards. They're lucky they got that. Defense was on them quick. 2nd and 8. Mahomes only has 102 yards this game. That is low for Patrick Mahomes.
Thanksgiving Day with his buddies. They call it the Turkey Bowl. His buddies Bob Fogle, Ted Palace, Bob Becerra, Andre Jones, Ward Nickamura. He said it was even better if it rained. They would go out and watch the games, and then halftime they go resume their little Turkey Bowl and play football. How many kids have done that?
Shotgun underneath Kelsey. He got about 7. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1.
One of those guys named Turtle.
Remember that was Andy. I said, Andy, we're going to mention your buddies. To make sure Turtle gets on there. That was Bob Becerra. So I know Andre's passed his buddies, but I was talking to Tammy Reed about it too last night. Andy's such a loyal guy with all those guys, his buddies. And Thanksgiving was special. He was a young kid, and now he gets to coach on this day.
I remember those days, just like he described it, playing football at some point. Like, I want to go play. I'm watching the game.
Oh, they got stuffed on 3rd and 1.
Kareem Hunt had been 22 of 26 on 3rd and 4th and 1, but not this time.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
Rare, and guess who did it?
Sam Williams and Quinn Williams down low.
On the bottom and the top. Quinn Williams does a great job smashing Josh Simmons back into the backfield. Sam, they're going for this shit.
At their own 46.
At their own 46, they're going for it.
I'm not saying the season's on the line. I'm just saying huge play right here.
And the Eberflus defense stiffen again. From the gun.
Play action, going to throw. Wiley, first down, they got it going wide.
On the Rice touchdown on the second play of offense for the Chiefs. And now he comes in and makes the play.
Well, I want you to know Wiley, who's going right here in motion. Do you want to know what you would never prepare for on a short week? A guy who's not caught a pass this year.
Yep. Well, again, exactly because Noah Gray's out.
And that's why I'm like, they're going to use him in the biggest situation because no one would ever prepare for that. That's Andy Reid's special.
By the way, that was a classic Andy Reid Turkey Bowl play right there.
Yes.
A little schoolyard play.
Play action, going to throw. Mahomes, down the field he goes.
And it's just not there. Coverage was aired.
Looking for Kelsey, and they were right all over Kelsey. There was no, he's crying to the refs right now. I wish he'd have caught it because I got Kelsey on my team.
It's a great job by Bell, just like running with him, and the ball's a little high, but everyone was covered on that play. It's a 2-man route, basically. You're trying to guess right. Good job by Eberflus being prepared for a shot play. He's done a great job, right?
2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10.
Yes. Hey, we're all better when we got good players, I promise you. But the combination of it with them is
Handoff. Big run. Pacheco. Gain of about 6. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Trying to keep this drive alive. That was extended thanks to Jarrett Wiley's second career NFL reception.
we all look at data. Who do you throw to on 3rd and short? How many times you run the ball? What we don't look at is someone who doesn't play and doesn't catch the ball. They did it, but they're going to need another one right here.
We watch him in
3rd and 4. 3rd and 4.
Really great looking athlete, Wiley. He just can't get time with Kelsey and Gray and Tondon. And now they convert again on a 3rd and 4 this time at the Dallas 44.
Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throws. Way over top. Wasn't even catchable for Rice.
Went for it on 4th and 1, and now 4th and 4. They're going to bring Ariza back out to punt.
Patty's got everything crossed. Kansas City's going to punt again here.
Watch, he's going to keep going, and then he widens, and he gets deeper. That means the defender can undercut it. Now, Mahomes way too high on this throw, but that should have been an easy completion there. Stop.
Interesting. When you got a punt here, you could have gone for it. You could have had Butker try a 62-yarder, which would have matched his career.
There's your pooch punt.
Could have tied the game. So Ariza's punt. How about this?
Ball down to the 3 again.
Is the same guy down there, Knowles, fielding it. He's 4 for 4 on pinning him inside the 20, this time at the 10.
That's why you punt, because you trust your punter to put it there.
And he's a good one.
Oh.
Friends sing together. La, 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 la. Friends do sing together.
What the heck is this I'm watching?
Everyone together. Friends.
Hope you like it.
Looks good for Sunday.
Crazy commercial.
How about dogs? I brought Big Manic.
It's quickie time.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer
Bud Light. George S. Cook, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in.
Get 1.99% APR for 60 months on select Genesis vehicles. Exclusively at your local Genesis retailers.
Bum, 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 bum.
The Paw Patrol is on hold to the North Pole. Christmas is fun.
Santa, he's out!
Start a new holiday tradition the whole
The Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol Christmas. The brand new holiday special premieres tomorrow at 8, 7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Just about time for all those holiday cartoons.
A few things come to mind. Family, food, and watching football with a great John Madden on the call.
You see what's sitting right beside the burgers of football. Those are the only 2 things you need. The turkey to eat and the football to throw.
Andy was definitely John's guy. John said Coach Madden had the unique ability to touch generations, that's for sure.
All right, here we go. First down and 10, Cowboys from their own 4.
The Cowboys take over at the 4 on 1st and 10, throwing
Caught.
end zone, and Bolton is there.
Where are they going to mark Bolton?
Ferguson on the catch.
Gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up. 2nd down and 4.
Prescott didn't see it coming, throws the interception. But since then, he's been beating pressure. Even when you don't see everything, you can't get it always right against Spags. But Dak has done an incredible job. He has been outstanding. We said it showed you early in the game, keys to the game. Dak versus this pressure. He's been great all year. Been good after that first interception.
Here comes a blitz with Bolt, who gets taken down.
Dak over the middle. We got flags down everywhere, though.
And McTuffie is there to help break it apart.
Flags everywhere.
He did a great job to have that kind of time with internal pressure. Give Williams a ton of credit. This is going to be a holding penalty on Kansas City, getting Dallas out of their own end zone.
By the way, Dak.
Unless they pick it up because they're taking a while, but it should be.
Holding. Defense number 27. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
So Dak is not.
5-yard holding penalty on the defense. First down, Cowboys.
Watch the hold here. Connor on Lamb.
You're going to play man-to-man and pressure. It's going to be hard. That's definitely a penalty. Lamb even helps you out with his hands going up.
Cowboys come out throwing 2 plays from the 4-yard line to start this drive.
I'll get out and done the same because, Spags is going to come after you, and now he kind of has to calm down, and now you're running. Here's Turpin.
Turpin on the run and around. Gain of 10. He's down the sideline. All the way out to the 36. They're going to mark him at the 40. 1st and 10. Big run by Turpin.
This is what I talk about. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to get all these guys playing soft, and you go to Turpin in the backfield, who's your returner, kind of gadget guy, we call it, but the speed you see. If he's in the backfield, Jim, you think he's running between the tackles? Probably not, right? Just a great job by Brian Schottenheimer on this series.
From the 40, 1st and 10. Play action, look at the throw. CD Lamb out to the 49. 2nd down and 2 coming up. 2nd and 2. Yes, I want to say thank you to everybody joining us tonight. Ninja watchers or those in the chat, either one, we thank you.
Game-used items from today's Thanksgiving Day matchups to help support the John Mountain Foundation. Visit NFL.com/auction to bid on these authentic items and support John's long-standing commitment to underserved youth. We call it 2nd and 2.
They're going to stop this.
Play action, look at the throw. Down the field he goes. Lamb is held up. They're going to call pass interference down the field. That's going to be all the way down to the Kansas City 25. That's a huge penalty.
So good. Pass interference. Defense number 22.
Automatic first down. Jalen, welcome in.
Just to have these 2 receivers out there, Jim, so few teams have 2 number 1s outside. And as soon as you're going to guess that they're going to run the ball, you leave guys on an island. And McDuffie doesn't get, he's not been in this much trouble all year. Today's been a tough one for him.
That's a 27-yard penalty. I want you to take note of these play calls by Shotty.
After the system from replay, we're moving the ball to the 20-yard line, which is where the foul occurred.
Another 5 yards closer to the end zone. So this is
Well, now they're putting it on the 20.
We did the Dallas at Denver game, and when we were talking to Dak about it, he said that Schottenheimer said to him, I was too concerned with it. He says, hey, don't ever let me do that again. But look at this play calling as they're driving down the field.
Play action, going to keep it with him. Hands it off to Williams. He's dropped it to 12. 2nd and 3 coming up.
Now down to the Kansas City 13.
We've always talked about you got to go win the game against the Chiefs all those years, right? They look vulnerable this year. But to your point, you're exactly right. If you play close to the best, don't have anything or anything, you can't beat the best teams. Comes out throws, you said the first 2 plays this drive, that gets them out of the hole. Then you throw this toss to Turpin. Then you take the shot downfield. Well, that gets the defense to stop calling stuff that's coming after you.
2nd and 2. Prescott.
2nd and 2. Prescott, end zone. Touchdown. Ferguson on the catch.
touchdowns. Jake Ferguson, unsung hero a little bit with the guys on the outside. He is a great football player. And what a throw by Dak Prescott and an answer. And I think he might be out of bounds. So we're saying this, does that right foot ever get it? Oh my gosh, he's out of bounds.
That's going to come back. He's out of bounds. His right foot got tangled with the Kansas City defender and never touched the ground.
Yeah, the right foot doesn't get down. I was looking at his shin, but I think it's going to go incomplete.
Yeah. What an effort by Ferguson. We'll wait to say the official verdict after this.
It's under review right now.
Force this mobile to let the calls. The danger is greater than you can possibly imagine.
Soon we enter the sea of monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah, that kind of stinks when that happens, when you pair the wrong ones together.
We're going to save Clover. Let's go somewhere.
Disney Plus and cool Black Friday deal. $4.99 per month for a year. Making it neat on your time. Classic corporate power move.
Sorry, this is the only 20 minutes I had.
But the real power move? Having infinite visibility for temperature-controlled healthcare shipping. FedEx, the new power move. Emmitt Smith is a legendary football and dancing star, but he also has Geico like a regular person. So we had one translate. The whole routine was instated.
His last insurance company wasn't doing it for him.
So, this box had to try.
He switched to Geico.
Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 900
dollars. He saved over $900 by switching.
You're not Emmitt Smith, but we'll treat you like him.
Commercial break as they check this thing out.
Well, like when she said she doesn't want any fries.
She eats all her fries.
Exactly. What if we get her the new iPhone 17 Pro at AT&T? We can get their best deal without needing the most expensive plan.
Good call.
Sorry, I'm just going through this stuff real quick.
Who's that?
No, get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan not required.
CBS Monday.
The order to attack that building came from inside the federal prison. Football riot.
There we go. I think that's coming back.
Getting our agents out.
FBI is all new CBS Monday. That's
Frog Life, $2 Canadian. Thank you, Frog Life, for blessing the channel, myself and Preston. Thank you so much.
Now live and ready to shop online now. And by AT&T, connecting.
All right, they're going to come back and bring this back, I can tell you.
Touchdown has been taken away.
Touchdown's been taken away.
And everything we saw going
It's going to be 3rd and 3.
never got the second foot down. As much as he tried.
It's crazy. We were talking about how incredible it was. Great effort. You know, by Ferguson, but as we're watching it, I'm like, oh, but now here we go. Oh, they turned 3.
Big 3rd and 3. From the 13.
Have you used the quarterback's legs yet today, much? It might be time.
Prescott's going to throw it.
Prescott, end zone. Looking for CeeDee Lamb, not there.
But there isn't one.
No flag. They're going to have to kick a field goal.
Find the ball, too. He's like, I can't see it. He threw it before I turned. Get your eyes back around earlier down here. The ball's already in the air. By the time he turns, he's like, where's the ball?
That's also how Schottenheimer said, don't let me ever be conservative.
Oh, they're going for it.
It's going for it on 4th and 3.
Big situations, Kansas City will not sit back. They're coming after you. No safeties back. Everyone is down in here. Dak, command at the offense was in the key.
He changed the play to a passing play.
Or they're going to run a play at all.
Nope, they just...
I think that's the pretty decision, so.
Tough one.
They just took 5 yards and are kicking a field goal.
You can talk to me either way. I can see the field goal.
Field goal is up, and it is good. 20-14. Lead is now 6. Lead is now 6.
Kick is good. Get inside the 50. 28 in a row. Cowboys widen the lead to 6.
4:09 left of the third. If you're brand new, sub it up today. We want you to come back.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to $9,400.
Yes. We have to go out in the jungle and find a snake for our snake movie.
Oh my. What if we took his bait?
Get back to the boat. He's all right. It's Christmas.
Anaconda movie. Okay.
Every holiday, the Home Depot works with family farms to help the right tree find you.
Always enjoyed going looking for a tree. We don't use a real tree as much anymore. Maybe I'll get a small one for the office here. Maybe I'll do that and decorate it.
Okay, that was clean. Then I study my play. Gotta stay sharp on both sides of the ball. Flip post for the cameras. It's to the lake where I keep my mental game strong.
Maybe that's the plan.
Style or substance.
All right, when we come back, Kansas City getting the ball. One score, and they got the lead, so they're still very well in it.
Until you have everything.
Even with having a rough day there.
GNC owners get 0% APR with the total value of over $11,500 on this Sierra 1500 model. That's 20% below MSRP.
The season is heating up, but prices are cooling down. Score NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV for a new lower price. Now only $48 for new users.
$48. No, sir.
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Well, the Chiefs have been shut out since the first quarter. And the Cowboys have put up the last.
All right, here we go. Collecting the ball at the 5, 10. Kansas City to the 20. Oh, my God, he got leveled at the 20 and dropped. What a hit. Good Lord.
Well, their holiday weekend continues next with an outstanding college hoops matchup after our game here, featuring 4th-ranked Duke and number 22 Arkansas. Tonight on CBS, on the road to the Final Four.
Love that music. I'm going to keep saying it every time.
Handoff up the middle. Short run. Hunt for 1 yard. Mark, welcome back in. Desktop style silver tree in your home office. Nice. Okay. I might go and just try to get a real one over at like Home Depot, you know. Small one. I know they have little ones over there that they don't do much with.
This offense has been stalled for a while.
Shotgun, Mahomes going to throw on the run. Gets it off. Caught. Rice. All the way out by midfield. Big catch. 28 yards on the catch.
Wow, this is going to be Rice. Just like last week, he gets up over the middle. Last week, he was first where he ran across the field. But they went to him in that fourth quarter. It's getting close here. Mahomes right at the line of scrimmage. Getting tracked down by Odigizua. But this is that phase where you're behind. Your season's right there at the line.
That was the longest play for the game. His Hunt gets the call again.
Handoff, Hunt. Gain of about 5.
Logan
Wilson. Just his third game as a Cowboy. That was kind of a quiet trade a couple of weeks ago.
You're always at Home Depot. Second down and 3 coming up. Second down and 3.
He is the hammer. I used that term on Houston's in on the return a minute ago, but man, he's going to be a big part of this Cowboy defense for a while.
Yeah, and they needed it too. I mean, this was really, I'm going to say, bad unit early in the year, but you also have like 6 new guys basically playing right now.
Mahomes going to throw it. Gets it off, incomplete.
In the direction of Rice to get the incompletion. Sammy Leach almost got to him, Tony.
This ball has to get out early. There's 5 guys rushing, 5 pass rushers this way. Dallas has been really good. And what a job by Sam Williams.
Wow. He just rolled right past Wanye Morris, just ran him over.
Yes. And it's a good job by Holmes getting the ball out. But to me, you got 5 guys with their hand on the ground. It's everyone's one-on-one. Someone's going to win. Ball has to get up quicker. You got to call quicker plays. Coach Reed, I think he's starting to understand that. See the 5 guys right here on the line. Got to get this ball out quickly.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
This quarter.
Mahomes on a screen. Got the running back, Hunt.
Drive on down the field.
Big first down. Gain of 22 yards on it.
That's 22 yards after 28 went to Rice, 22 here to Hunt.
This is going to be, you got to guard this route. The problem is they bring everyone across. You got to go underneath, and this is what makes Andy Reid incredible. Andy Reid, truly. Look at
Paul Day, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Yes, Paul Day, there's the thumbnail up. Yes, sir. Shotgun, looking to throw. Mahomes double pumps, triple pumps, and throws a wounded duck out of bounds. Right after this game, Paul.
Dak has played really outside of the interception early. I'm impressed.
2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10.
That's an impressive comment. Impressive is 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Crossing pattern. Nice job. Got Rice inside the 10. Down to the 9. 1st and goal.
For Kansas City after a pickup of 13.
I mean, he's going to pretend to throw the flat route, and it's a complete no look. That made the angles. Look at this. He's looking way over here, and he throws this ball back inside, which is why the safety doesn't take the right angle bell. There's only 1 or 2 people that I ever see do that.
Yeah, he's nothing but he's a master of the dog pass, that's for sure.
Stafford, I saw him last week.
1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal from the 9. Down low, small gain.
Wilson, those are 2 guys who weren't here 3 weeks ago.
Thanks for blowing up on the trade deadline. Those 2 are making a difference.
Well, here's one of them. He comes down the line. You got you both in the trade. Yep. Sit down. Kareem, not yours this new team.
20 seconds left in the quarter.
Seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Red zone. The game. In a nutshell. It's for touchdown or kill focus.
Looking to throw. Caught.
Connecting at the 4 with Rice. Ball came out of his hands, by the way. And a Cowboy defender has it. Are they going to say he was down?
Is the crowd going to influence it?
3rd down. Runner was down by contact. 3rd and goal, and that's going to run out the clock for the 3rd quarter.
It looked like his knee was actually down. We'll see. Yeah,
he's down.
Keep intense. Thanksgiving, 4th quarter.
Next on CBS. Here we go.
Let's bust these doors down.
Doors are automatic.
Good point.
Kohl's store those
Dun, 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 dun.
holiday must-haves. Plus, be one of the first.
3rd and goal from the 3 when we come back.
How's that flu?
I don't have this.
You need Dayquil Intense Flu.
Power through your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. You too.
Dun, dun, dun. Just trying to see. It's going to be 28 degrees down there at the stadium tonight. It's cold. It is cold.
Spread the word, new drinks at Wawa, Wada, Wada, Wada.
Nobody sings in a Wawa.
Wawa's holiday drinks are here. Gotta have a Wawa.
Got eyelid itching and that won't go away?
It could be.
Demodex blepharitis. And we're Demodex mites, who we love making ourselves comfortable here.
With 1 drop in each eye twice a day, you can kill the mites in just 6 weeks. Don't touch the tip of the bottle to your eye or any surface to minimize contamination. Wait 15 minutes before inserting contact lenses. The most common side effects are stinging and burning in 1 out of 10 patients. It's not you, it's Demodex mites.
Bad news. Your business is only using 20% of its data. The other 80%, it's all wrong. Everyone's searching for it. Untapped opportunity everywhere. Sure, you can look for it all over the place. Or you can find it in one place. HubSpot, where data that's buried in emails, call logs, and emails become insights that help you grow. All the data makes all the difference.
Wawa has your favorite go-tos, so why not give our clubs and paninis a go? Customizable.
Welcome in, Buzz.
Ingredients.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Perfectly melty panini, or stacked in a toasty set.
We are waiting for them to come back here. Start of the 4th.
If you can't, we can.
See what the Chiefs are going to be able to do here.
Welcome back to AT&T Stadium and the start of the fourth quarter. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson, Gene Steratore, and the Kansas City Chiefs face a huge 3rd and going down 6. They have been, again, held without a point in quarters 2 and 3.
3rd and goal. 3rd and goal.
On the precipice of taking the lead.
Right here, right now. You guys got to nail it out. I believe this is their season in some ways. Huge play. Both teams fan bases.
Spread them out. Mahomes from the gun to the back of the end zone.
Incomplete. 4th down.
And it's incomplete. Running right there.
Do they go for it here?
They're staying out here.
They're staying on the field.
Overshot is tall, but Rebel is a revelation. This 3rd-round pick has really come on and started to figure this game out. He is a home run. This is an interesting decision. I would have kicked this football. It's a Dallas Cowboys.
Let's see when they draw up. He's always got some sort of interesting call inside the 5 when he needs it. There's Mahomes rolling.
Mahomes throws. Caught. Rice. Touchdown. Kansas City.
Clap your
Extra point is good. 21-20.
I would tell you that it's like, oh, this is backyard football. There's nobody better. And running to his left and making the ball go back to his right at the exact time on the post-up route.
Wow. Now for the lead, the extra point.
21-20.
Bridges for the football. Wow. Number 4 on 4th and 4. His 2nd touchdown in the game. And the Mahomes suite erupts in joy as Mahomes has put it back on top.
For the acute treatment of migraines,
The Mahomes suite. They got a whole lot of people up in the suite.
Don't take allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even
All right, looking to see through what's up there for tonight.
face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud's syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever. With iPhone 17 Pro, iPad.
No, they're playing in Dallas.
No kidding if you naughty. You just ate.
Have a good night, Buzz.
We know in this journal, I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always. Bam.
This Black Friday, get iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max, iPad, and Apple Watch, all for $0. No trade-in needed.
Right now, deals are 50 to 60% off, and Friday only, Old Navy drops new Jingle Jammies.
For more, we're joined by the influencer who discovered fleece. So, fleece is your thing.
That's my name, Elise Shop. Truly a pioneer.
Go all in on luxury with Taco Bell's Lux Cravings boxes. There's a $5 box, indulgent. The $7 box, extravagant. And the $9
Come on, let's go.
with the new saving Burger quesadilla. Choose your Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Cowboys with a chance to put a score up on the board now.
You won't remember my name. This is the last time you'll see me at the top. I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up. But not today. I want to carry on. You will see me at the top. This is the last time you won't remember my name. Honda, Power of Dreams, proud partner of Team USA.
Dallas skyline in the background. Michael Johnson, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in.
Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best. And by Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today. Now Rice with a second touchdown catch. Mahomes has for off season. 4 receptions, by the way, for you there. Guess took over late in the game last week. They the same combo, right? You know where he's going. He does live here, doesn't he? He does. Patrick said his Thanksgiving is to see Bunker kick it down to about the 6.
Here's the return out to the 30. He'll go down there about the 33. Dallas will start there.
After eating the Thanksgiving feast during the Lions game, no family Cowboy fans growing up. By the way, CBS Friday, December 5th, TV's #1 news show returns. Donnie Wahlberg and Sadiqa Martin Green star in an all-new Boston Blue. That's Friday, December 5th on CBS. Now the Cowboys find themselves down 1.
Yes, I'm doing the Bears game tomorrow. Bears in Philadelphia. You can always look at my upcoming streams to see all the games we're doing. Throws, Dallas, incomplete. I don't know who he was throwing to there. He just threw it away.
Pressure by Nani.
But end up being accidental hit with Tranquil. So you're going to watch, you're going to go inside, and then the linebacker Tranquil is looking at the quarterback. So it's a correct no call because both guys truly are not looking at each other.
Pickens, by the way, been held to 2 catches now for 22 yards. And none in this half.
When you've been as dominant as you've been, it's very hard to go against the Chiefs. They will game plan around you, although it is a short week. So that is impressive right now by Spagnuolo.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Incomplete. Looking for CeeDee Lamb. We got a late flag. McDuffie getting flagged again. Is there a game tonight? Yes, Ravens in Cincinnati tonight, Michael.
Second DPI of this game on McDuffie.
G. You know, Tony, when these two players get squared up like that equal, I'd like to just see that let alone and let the big guys play right there.
Handoff Williams.
Handoff Williams across midfield. First down, Dallas at the Kansas City 47.
It's been his first 4 years in Denver. Seeing them twice a year, although he did battle injuries during that time, so they weren't complete years.
And you see the misdirection. People going back. It's just another great job. Clayton Adams coming over. And this coaching staff has great rush angles like going through the offensive lineman and the misdirection. Shotnotter's calling a great game. They just got to finish.
Play action, looking to throw, gets it off. Got maybe a yard out of it, 2nd and 9.
Trace.
Jing, something to keep an eye on. Dallas played the end of that last drive without their starting cornerback and their starting safety. Malik Hooker is dealing with a back injury. Deron Bland is dealing with a left foot injury, just came out of the locker room. And as for Kansas City, guys, they are now down 3 starting offensive linemen. Left tackle Josh Simmons has a wrist injury. He is questionable to return.
Wow. You got Simmons out.
No problem, Michael.
Out.
Thrown, tipped at the line. 3rd down and 8 coming up. 3rd down and 8.
For what could be a field goal to take the lead. Look at Hicks. Remember the play he made earlier in the game to help force the interception?
That was huge because that probably is going to be an easy completion. Even though it looks like Watson's all over him, the slant was going to be open there on the safety blitz. Monster play right here.
Aubrey already meditating over what 63-yard field goal.
Steve Browning, welcome back in. 3rd and 8, caught. Pickens, take it off down the sideline. He jumps over a guy. And he's going to be stopped at the 5. Wow. Big catch for Pickens. 39 yards on the catch.
There's nothing to end here.
This offseason, pressure comes from the right, throw the ball to the right. But this is where it gets to the next level that we almost can see by others at the line. It's an offensive too, because now you can do a quick little thing and run. Prescott looking.
Dak throws it away.
Chanel with a flag coming out.
Yeah, this could be on the offense, actually. You can't block when the quarterback throws the football. I think Dak made, Ferguson think that he was going to run the ball.
Pass interference, offense number 87. And got a penalty from the previous slide. First down.
Well, the 39-yard play to Pickens and his ability. Here's the penalty first.
Well, he thinks Dak's going to run. But when the quarterback throws the ball, you can't really block before.
Watch that.
Look at this. Oh, gosh, I haven't done that in a week or two.
Yeah.
Maybe a month. I'm going to give it a month exception.
While you're looking around with the torn hamstring right now.
Good.
Handoff up the middle, Williams, short run.
He dominated the early portion of this game. George's been quiet. Now here he comes. This is what makes Dallas so challenging to go against. But truly, this game will come down to who finishes touchdowns and field goals. Opportunity right here. Last week, 9 targets, 9 receptions. This week, a little bit tougher against this Kansas City defense.
But that third one certainly
was a big one.
Got this place to a whole new level of enthusiasm. It's a 2nd and goal.
It's just crazy how much the playoff implications are in this game. That's what better play.
Look at the throw. Caught. Pickens down to the 1.
Just so smart, the play calling. The double slant. Tosser option right here. We call it. This is one of those plays they've ran 4 or 5 times today versus the coverages that Kansas City runs. 2 slants inside, and what a move. Did you see the way that he makes him feel vertical when that comes back inside Jim? Impressive.
They spotted it, Tony. Actually, all the way back to the 3.
3rd and goal. We're going to get a timeout here.
And 3.
Could be a timeout. This is too big a play.
Timeout called by Dallas.
Can't be a question. That is big.
First timeout. Dallas.
Schottenheimer comes all the way down to the line of scrimmage and calls that one.
I mean, you can just feel the tension, right? Like, it's a playoff game in the regular season that we talked about earlier in some ways, in a lot of ways. And every play your season is kind of uniquely almost on the line.
Interesting things, the options you're going to have.
See what they're going to do here on 3rd down.
Because, again,
field goal, not a field goal would give you the lead, though. Yeah, but Mahomes, obviously your defense always stops Mahomes at the end of the game, right? This year, but last week, no.
Okay, here we go for 3rd.
Going to throw.
And they convert here.
Prescott throws underneath Williams. Touchdown. Extra point pending. I wonder if they go for two here.
I just saw Dak Prescott will his team to the lead right there. A monster drive. That's exactly what that was. Because Prescott was looking for options, thought about running, and then gave that up at the last second to Williams. What a find he has been. Of course, they're going to go for two.
They are going to go for two.
Guess that's just a last minute on the sideline for Schottenheimer. Sometimes the headphones go out, right? And you can't get it to communications. You got to go put out there and yell to them. And you got to
2-point attempt. Mr. Jeff Condon, happy Thanksgiving, sir. Throws. Prescott in trouble. Gets it off. Pickens for the 2-point conversion. Cowboys take the lead 28-21. There's a flag back at the 13. Hold on.
I think it's going to be rough in the passer. I think this is going to stand. Talks about Prescott willing his team on that drive. Let's put the 2-point conversion into that category. Unbelievable play. Pickens on the drive had 50 yards receiving, and plus the 2-point conversion if it holds up.
Rob, welcome back in, buddy.
Well done. Personal foul. Number 9.
Roughing the passer.
The try is good.
Edwards, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in.
Loving what he's saying. It's okay.
Plenty of time left. Yeah, a lot of time left. A lot of time left in the game.
My lucky break.
Flip-flop will be treated 18. December 19th.
It's okay.
The world is a man.
We're here to do one thing. One thing. Who was the pattern? Let's move.
Rated M for Fisher, Battlefield 6. Available now. This is Don. Work has been weird lately. He's got to find a coup. And fast. Luckily, AI mode of Google search.
Hello, Mandy Mary. Welcome in. Ronald Duffney, welcome back in. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're brand new, sub it up today. We got Ravens and Bengals to follow. Tomorrow we got Eagles and Eagles and Bears tomorrow.
Doors open at 6 a.m. on Black Friday. So be the first to snag Lowe's doorbuster deals and your choice offers before they're gone. Get more holiday for less.
It was the night before Sprite when Anthem came. Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry was the name of his game. And they heard him exclaim as he peeked out the sight.
Man, Sprite to all the good Sprite.
CBS next Thursday.
Viva la revolution!
Why won't you tell me details? He's going to be on.
Pickens is awesome. Pickens, yeah, done me well this year.
Matlock is all new. CBS next Thursday, 9/8 Central.
All right, here comes the kickoff to Kansas City.
Today's game are provided by Nationwide. Dak Prescott believes in his teammate. You said he's loving what was going on out here before he even took him on that drive. Well, he's a veteran now. He just feels it. And these opportunities are so rare. So they get to kick it, by the way, here at the 50. So it goes out early. Yep.
Rumpke pass. They kick it on the kickoff. There's the kick.
Kick is out of bounds. They're going to get it to 40.
This is interesting. They might be doing this to get field position. G? Yeah, this is it's an anomaly with the rule, guys. Now, they may have multiple calls. You see a flag in front. Let's see what let's see house first. This is interesting. You see Belichick, Vrabel, and guys read the rule book all the way to the end. Haven't gotten offside. Oh, you touched the kick out of bounds. I think someone might have accidentally gone offsides. Now that
What is the full explanation going on from John?
they're going to need it because I'm thinking about it this long. I promise you, they're going to have to talk through it.
Dave Togue, the longtime special teams coach.
I honestly think this is a unique one.
It is. And Gene, we got
So what are we doing here?
I think my assumption is they have 2 fouls right now against a kicking team. So there's 2 fouls on the play. Illegal formation, kicking team, number 1. Free kick out of bounds, kicking team number 17. Kansas City is elected to have Dallas re-kick the ball after the enforcement of the 5-yard penalty.
5 yards re-kick. 5 yards re-kick.
You know, there's actually not only is there all this playoff tension that you're feeling right now, there's a trophy that goes back to 1998. Lamar Hunt and Jerry Jones, they lived on Preston Road just across the street from one another. They made their own trophy. They had to say it had to be over $100. Didn't top that. And it goes back to the owner that wins the matchup when they play.
I totally believe that. Just $100. Couldn't possibly be more than that. And you know what, though? The Preston Road Trophy, that's more important, right, than getting this monster victory to keep your season alive.
This is what it's all about. There's Jerry.
To the great owners of the National Football League.
Yeah, here's the re-kick.
Here's the kick out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, out to the 39. Going to be placed there. Kansas City at their own 39.
CBS doubleheader matchups shaping the playoff race. The early slate highlighted by the Texans, who are surging, and the Colts. And then later, Tony, you want to do it this week? Let's do it. We're heading to Pittsburgh tomorrow for a key showdown between the Bills and the Steelers. That's the national doubleheader game Sunday. It all begins at noon Eastern with JP and the guys. The NFL today, you can always count on something.
First down and 10. Looking to throw it. Steps up, throws on a run. Kelsey dropped it. Ow. There's a flag, though. It wouldn't have mattered. There's a flag. Holding offense. It wouldn't have mattered. It's going back. Yeah, sub it up if you knew. 140 plus watching.
Well, this is going to make Kelsey feel a little bit better. And this was the matchup we were looking at. Williams and Clark there, but Kelsey won't feel better about dropping it because there was another one. Yeah, that was a monster play of the game.
Kansas City's been penalized for over 100 yards, penalty yardage, 102. As Worthy takes the short pass, turns it up briefly out of bounds near the 36.
Second down and 14. Second and 14.
Just inside 11 minutes to go. And the Chiefs trying to answer back. There you see the numbers. Hunt with 14 carries after 30 just 4 days ago.
Mahomes with 190 yards.
With the 2 touchdowns and approaching 100 yards on the game.
Fucking defense coordinator, he was so serious that the ball's going to go through Mahomes, right?
Shotgun looking to throw.
Able to slide around.
Underneath, caught. Hit right away is Pacheco.
It'll be third down for Kansas City. That just picked up 6.
I don't know off the top of my head right now, but I'll let you know on that game, Paul. I think it was like 7. Ravens were like 7, I think. I don't know.
Teams are starting to play that more man-to-man. I said it last week, Jim. The ball needs to start going outside.
Third down and 8. Third down and 8.
these teams. It's a 3rd and 8 as Rice jots over to the left side. This is where he's so dangerous.
Look at his throw. Pressure coming. He's got time. Cross the middle. Rice couldn't hold it. 4th and 8 at the 41. What are they gonna do?
Huge drop. He's right there. Mahomes gets through the whole progression, throws it on the correct shoulder away, and we saw this happen 2 weeks ago when they lost at Denver. Exactly right. Inexplicable drops, and then sometimes Rice will make the toughest of catches.
They're gonna punt.
And when you're playing at this close to the best, it's the difference sometimes. Okay, Rice has had 4 punts that have been down inside the 20.
And that's going to go into the end zone, but we got a flag on the play.
We do have another penalty out. It's at the 23-yard line.
Mike says it's 7.5 for the Ravens game. Holding on Dallas, so that's going to move it back to the Dallas 10. Timeout, 9:26. Make sure you're subbing it up. Trying to get to 425 tonight. 13 subs away. We got Ravens and Bengals tonight. We've got Bears and Eagles tomorrow. Right here on the channel.
It's a pity to say. What could go wrong? No idea, but I think we should find out.
Time's up.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater.
Yep, Edward, we've been promoting that for hours, my friend. That would be your Bears and your Eagles.
Zepbound may help in your weight loss journey. Once weekly, Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
I don't know, Badger Backer.
Don't take is allergic to it.
No idea.
Someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems.
Waiting for them to return here. 9:26 and a 4th remaining.
Or suicidal thoughts before scheduling procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about once weekly Zepbound and check your coverage today at zepbound.com.
New CBS Tuesday.
I'm asking to get something for yourself.
You think I'm psychic?
Limited tuition, Dominguez. You got some of that or not?
NCIS Origins is all new CBS Tuesday.
Tune in tomorrow with special Black Friday games starting at 3 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device.
Tomorrow's game's on Prime, too. Prime. The Deion Sanders Network.
There's the quarterback comparison. They both have been superb today. Dak and Dallas now. I agree. We'll have to start back at the 10-yard line. But the only people remember.
Pressure coming from the outside. Prescott going down the field. Got a man. CeeDee Lamb all the way to the 40. What a pass. 51 yards in the air.
51 yards.
That's huge.
It's a corner blitz. With Duffy blitzes, it's a different route. You see CeeDee put his finger up and he goes, I'm going deep.
And the adjustment that we've seen Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, that team makes so many years. The Cowboys just did it to the Chiefs on a monster chunk play.
Turpin on the end around. Going to get about 2 yards. Second, or not even that. 1. 2nd and 9 coming up.
From the 10-yard line to the Kansas City 39.
Mr. Ambassador Elohim, happy Thanksgiving.
Ends up just turning his back, play action early in the game. Remember, got to run the ball. But they're the best, maybe the second, third best in the league, at least top 3 when they play action. They're incredible.
Yeah, that was a beautifully thrown ball.
Doing what George did last year.
Play action again, going to throw. Dumps it off to Ferguson. Gets about 8. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2.
Well, they were trying to go deep and put the nail in the coffin right there. To CeeDee Lamb again. Good job by the Chiefs getting back. Dak wisely checks the ball down. Continues the drive, but another 8 yards for Dallas. Play action, play action, play action.
It's working.
Play action, run the ball. Play action. 3rd and 2.
With Williams and running back.
They are not going to sit back and be soft. I promise you, this team's going to try and come after you now.
Here comes
Prescott throws on a run. Caught. Flournoy got it. 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 14.
This is Brian Schottenheimer's special. What he's doing right now, it's just, he knows there's going to be internal pressure. You saw the middle linebacker blitz up the middle, Jim. So what do? Let's move the pocket to the right and roll out, so that doesn't matter. Let's play action into a corner blitz where my running back just takes in my sleep. He is on fire right now, Schottenheimer.
Picks up 17 with that call. And Dak goes over 300 yards. 1st and 10 inside 7 minutes. Now they
Handoff Williams. Down to the 12. Sony 4K. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Don't forget, everybody, as soon as we're done this, we're doing Ravens and Bengals, and we're going to send you right over to it.
He's going to, in all likelihood, be facing a 2-score deficit whenever the Dallas offense comes off the field.
11 was a lot in the 4th quarter last week. This is about to get more difficult, even if it's only 10 to switch the time.
2nd and 8.
Play action. Look at the throw.
The throw almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8.
Wow. Unless you do that, he should not have thrown this ball. Edwards, who came in as the backup, almost tipped this ball perfectly.
Stepped right in front of Pickens.
I mean, that could be intercepted by Edwards, and it almost goes
To Gelati.
just to me, Gelati, yeah. Oh, gosh. You got to protect this ball. You have to make it a 2-score game.
Got a 3rd and 8. We'll get his 3rd down pass and a couple of touchdown passes.
3rd down and 8.
I'm telling you, they're coming after him right here. It's going to be bad man.
Here they come. Got near him. Pass.
Got it to Pickens. Dallas got it back. Pickens fumbled it. Turpin got it back.
2 Chief defenders to the ball. Pickens fumble.
Could not be a bigger play. I want you to watch. This is all out pressure, man to man. No one's around the Cowboys except this guy running right here for no reason other than you just practice that way over and over again. This ball is out. It's going to go to the Chiefs. They got 4 defenders around it. But the way this kid practices, you're always running to the ball just in case. Huge.
It's huge. It's a difference in a 1-score game.
Field goal is up, and it is good.
6 yards.
That means it's a 2-score lead with 5:16 on the clock. Yep, back-to-back turnover opportunities lost.
You're on the road.
It's not even close like that. If you have 3 timeouts, it is Patrick Mahomes. But this is a tall task for Kansas City.
Paramount Plus is the new home of UFC. Starting this January, stream every fight live with just subscription. UFC on Paramount Plus. It's on. Going into this game, just look at this thing. Each 5 games we're going to be here. These big plays at the end of the game. But just a monster play, honestly. If you look at it,
multiple opportunities there.
but if you went into this week, you say, who has the little bit of wiggle room? Who has one last chance? Probably the Chiefs. Probably the Chiefs, yes. Both of them really couldn't afford a loss here.
Here's the punt.
By a whisker, maybe a little more room.
After the 20, 25, 30. They're going to start at the 33.
That means you basically have to win out and get a little help, which they can do. But it's starting to get to that point where it's like, oh my God, I'm just looking at this. They've got Houston coming up. Okay, yeah, there. They've got the Chargers the week after that, December 14th, which will be like a playoff. So that can affect those two scenarios. But again, you got a chance to own Buffalo sitting there. They have against Kansas City, having already beat the Chiefs. I know. The one thing though, Dallas has no wiggle room in my opinion. Guess what? This game ain't over. No, it's not. Gotta make that drive.
Here comes Mahomes with it.
Mahomes.
Look at the throw. He's going to get sacked. Down at the 25, Mahomes. Second down and 18 coming up now.
Remember, they brought in Clowney. He brought in Williams. Kenny Clark. Overshawn got healthy, but it was really a coverage set. It was the back end. Who's come on? Mahomes looking for the big play down the field. His head just slammed against the turf. But here he is upright on second down.
Mahomes goes to Kelsey.
And Travis has 12, maybe 13.
13 yards on it for Kelsey.
How many times I've seen the Chiefs use well? We don't see many blowouts. The Super Bowl anomaly, okay? In the regular season, Eberflus knows this game is not over. That is a guy who's played a lot of Super Bowls and never has not made the AFC Championship game.
Third down and 6.
Dallas, if you want to win this game, he can do this. 3rd and 6.
Pressure coming. Mahomes gets away, throws on the run. Wide open. Worthy. That is a pass of 42 yards to Worthy. Wow.
This is right to your point, Tony. Every time you think you got it, almost got it. You said it, almost got it. How many times have we heard that? Even has to fall down to throw this ball. And there's one all alone in the secondary. Yeah, he plays in all the big games. And I mean, we always talk about how great he is. We know that Dak is playing unbelievable today. He's put his team in position. It's just not over yet.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
So Kansas City got to score here. And they can do with 3 timeouts. Definitely in this game. Here's the first down throw.
Out of the backfield looking for a Hunt. No good. Incomplete.
Which is why it was off by about a half. Yeah, I should have looked. This time. But one of the parts that's great about the no look, though, is you're happy with it. It's a no look that look. It just makes the zone defenders stay in their zone too long, so the guy who gets the ball can run sooner. So when he does this, it's basically holding those defenders to grip up and have more leverage. Okay, we got stop at your play here. I promise you, he's tired after running like that.
On the previous play, we are going to make an adjustment prior to the next snap. We'll set the game clock to 3:43, and this will account for that. Thank you.
You're welcome, Joe. By the way, this Tape Farm post-game show will be following this.
Looked like he should have cut the other side. I didn't notice.
This game. Plus, we'll have the presentation of the Madden Thanksgiving MVP. It's all coming up on the State Farm post-game show. I mean, this feels, you can tell, right? This is a playoff game. Andy Reid knows what this play calls. Patrick Mahomes knows it. The Cowboys know it. Here we go. 2nd and 10 from the Dallas 20. He knows what you're in. He just changed the play.
Shotgun, going to throw. Mahomes takes off running. He'll have to run for the first down, and he'll get it.
This is how he led them in the comeback in the fourth quarter last Sunday against Indianapolis. He with his legs.
Are exactly right. He's going to look in the middle right here. Kelsey actually does something opposite of what he thought. And now the decision to get the first down huge, but to get out of bounds is even bigger. Every 10, 15, 20 seconds matters.
First and goal.
First and goal.
Kelsey on the left. Three receivers on the right.
Shotgun, going to throw. Incomplete.
Ooh, that was broken up by Stewart.
I'm impressed with Stewart. Big time play earlier in the game. Watch, he's going to
Steve Duke, what's up?
This is a completely different defense than
Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
this Cowboy team. 6, 7 new players. They can win out. I'm telling you right now, if they win this game too.
Second and goal. That last one trying to force it in there to Rice, who has 2 touchdowns already. Mahomes going in the end zone. Back in the end zone. Caught.
Mahomes back in the end zone. Caught. Brown, touchdown.
Clap your
Hollywood Brown, touchdown.
Wilson tried to get there a little too late, though. He tried to get there to try to shove him out.
Too, so he can't touch the ball.
What a play by Hollywood. Touchdown confirmed. Mahomes has a 4th touchdown pass, and now Butker can make it a field goal game.
That's crazy. I know we said 30 and 31 at the end of this. We'll see how that plays out.
Butker kicks it through. 31-28.
Kansas City. 3:27 to go. They just marched down the field 67 yards in 7 plays.
But it was not easy. You know what I mean? It was difficult.
You went with Worthy to score 2 TDs. I don't think he's going to get it now. You know what's crazy is when you're sitting here watching the football game with you guys right now, and I turn casually to look at the TV over here, which has the Baltimore Ravens channel on for me. And what do I see? People I know tailgating, drinking beer. Gotta love that. My friend's wife looks like she's had 3 too many. Could be me.
Both quarterbacks have played brilliantly. Very, very high level football. This is the drive.
There you go. How about that? All right, let's see what they're going to do. They're going to kick it off all the way? They are. They've got 3 timeouts. Turpin returns it to the 33.
There's the Madden Trophy that will be presented after the game to the game's MVP. A $10,000 donation from the NFL Foundation will be given in the name of the winner to the youth football program of their choice. And you got to figure it's coming down to one of the 2 quarterbacks. Whichever one wins will have.
Yeah, they do, Coach O.
Coach Madden on this special holiday. First and 10.
First and 10. They're going to run it to try to run some clock. Handoff, Williams immediately hit timeout automatically.
I wouldn't have done that.
2nd and 8.
What would you like to see there?
A bootleg, a throw, get under center, and make me feel that. But right now, it's like each time you get into 2nd and 8 plus, it's like the other team.
Sub it up if you're new. We're doing the Bengals and the Ravens after this. We're doing the Eagles and the Bears tomorrow. We got 2 games on Sunday. Sub it up. If you love the NFL, this is the place you want to be. On YouTube. Plenty of games coming up through the playoffs, Super Bowl, the whole 9 yards.
Chiefs have used the first time out. You've told me many times in these late game situations, this is the
Second down at 8, 3:17 on the clock. Play action, go to throw. Incomplete. And we got a flag. It's going to be pass interference on Kansas City. They can't believe it.
And this is a huge call.
That is a big call right there.
Well, the crazy part is that this is going to be pass interference on Watson. But this is all George Pickens. This is two-man. He's supposed to play inside leverage.
Pass interference, defense, number 35. That ball replaces spotted foul. Automatic first down.
He has played outstanding all year, but he's supposed to be inside leverage. Very few receivers are going to beat Watson.
Oh, I don't know. That could have. Pickens kind of pushed him too.
Across his face there. That shows you how gifted George Pickens is.
Omar says 177 watching, 103 likes. Don't forget to smash it up. Hit the like and hit the sub. That's the key. Handoff, off tackle, automatic timeout, Kansas City.
This first down.
Ravens are going to be in all purple alternatives tonight. All purple alternatives. Bengals are going to be in the all white with orange helmet. I wouldn't have called that. I think they were both going at it there. 3:10 on the clock. 3:10. Melissa Stark. He's interviewing the sideline reporter over there. Look at the throw. Prescott caught. First down. CeeDee Lamb.
He'd already been flagged twice for interference in this game.
That should start putting it away. Monarch Miracles. Hello, Matt. Good to see you, buddy. Did you make it safely, I hope? Happy Thanksgiving again. And thank you for your generosity today.
More yardage given up on him in the first quarter than he had in the game all year long.
100%. And guess what? All those people getting on CeeDee Lamb, he's unbelievable.
Interference, defense, number 22. The ball replaces spotted foul. Automatic first down.
Look at that wrestling match. 7 catches for Lamb, 112 yards, and a touchdown. And more importantly for Dallas,
we will send you right over to the Ravens game right after this. I hope you'll come over and join us over there.
Mahomes wondering, will he get a chance? To the stadium he used to come to as a young kid. His dad would bring him to the games. They get blown. Let those nosebleed seats.
About another half an hour. Okay. Handoff. Williams got about 8. Last time out going to be used.
Able to escape Jamari Connor.
Second down and 3 coming up.
Timeout called by Kansas City.
Big time move right there, Williams. This is what makes Dallas so difficult. The percentages say Mahomes doesn't touch the ball again. This defense will have to have an incredible stand.
It's going to take a lot to get the ball back because Dallas looks like it's in total control of what they're doing. His play calling again continues to excel.
I mean, it was looking at second and long until he made that move in the backfield.
It wasn't until last week that Andy Reid's team won a one-score game.
Let's see if I can get a little gas on this real quick.
Before the season a year ago, before that, 17 straight.
They're going to hand off again. They don't get the first down.
Chris Jones able to make the stop, and now you'll have a third down on the way. And they'll have to run a play before the 2-minute warning.
I know, and this is right here, the point where a lot of teams take a timeout. Like, you have a call, but you want to get it perfect. You see Chris Jones coming down.
Yeah, Dallas is executing really well right now. Make sure you're subscribed before you roll out tonight, though. As if you forget, you will not be able to find us later. It always happens. We're trying to get to 425 tonight. We're 12 subs away. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 with a 2-minute warning lurking. They get the first down. It's over. First down, Pickens.
Takes the helmet off. And they run it down to the 2-minute warning with a first down after this 13-yard play. He beats Watson again. Slats. That's how they say. Did it again, Tony. You were on it.
Dallas, got to give him credit right there. No timeouts left for Kansas City. They can pretty much salt it away. Don't forget, again, we're going to send you over to the Ravens and Bengals. I'm doing it. When this game ends and I hit end, it's going to take you right to that stream. You can just click on it and come on in. Hit the like when you get there for me. That would help me out a lot. Tomorrow, Bears and Eagles. Sunday, doing a doubleheader on Sunday. 1 o'clock and 8 o'clock. We're going to keep doing a ton of football on this channel.
1.5% cash back-o-matic. It's Greased Lightning. Greased Lightning. Greased Lightning, you're burning up the quarter. Go Greased Lightning, you're coasting through the damn jobs. You are spring, Greased Lightning. Go Greased Lightning, you're burning up the quarter.
John Travolta.
What's in your wallet? This isn't just combat. It's cinema.
They're getting ready for Raven introductions over there. 200 watching right now. Can't wait to go do this night game. New sub here, MJ. I wish these names weren't so crazy. MJ, thank you for subbing it up. Appreciate you. Welcome to the clubhouse crew, my friend. Cake says, I love the Ravens. Thank you, Cakes. That's very nice of you to say. He says, who are they? They are the Ravens. That's right. Thank you. Cakes' Bengals are going to come to play tonight. I guarantee it. Martin Trammell, happy Thanksgiving to you. Cakes' Ravens are going to come to play. I mean, Cakes' Ravens. Cakes' Bengals and Burrow are going to come to play. All right, they're taking a knee right here. I'm going to go ahead and switch this over real quick.
Dallas just beat two teams who were in the Super Bowl last year in 4 days. Yep. And now there's a real possibility at the Lions is going to be the toughest game left. They can run the table. That's coming up next Thursday for the Cowboys.
I'm going to switch that over because we're getting ready to go to that.
Show after the game.
Cowboys are going to win this one by a touchdown. They can run the clock out. 1:30 on the clock.
Unbelievable. They kind of controlled, even though Mahomes had a great game in some ways. But Dallas looks different, right?
There's the snap.
A little bit today. They had the plan. They got great players. The Chiefs now turning to Dallas.
They can take it down to almost nothing here. Clock running down. Congratulations, Cowboys fans. Come over and watch Bengals and Ravens with me. We're going to have some fun tonight.
That means they got to get to eight losses. Not going to happen.
They have to go 11-6.
Correct. And I think that will get them in.
3rd down and 11. They can take the snap. As soon as they take this snap, it's over. Sub it up on the way out if you haven't. There's the snap. Cowboys win it. This game is done. I'm finishing up, and I'm sending you to the Ravens. We'll see you on the stream over there. Go in, hit the like when you get there. Let's blow the likes up real quick for me.